Hat's back on, baby. Hat's back on, baby. Okay, anyway, welcome. I just thought we'd watch the Toe together. Just so you know, if anybody still thinks the Ashley LaRue allegation is true, it was a hoax. We all got. Oh, we all got. Anyway, JK, but we would love to see Aaron flip out. And we're also hoping for a Matt sighting tonight. Just a good old Matt back by the side of... Oh, it does say Matt's going to be back. Matt's back. They're going to be talking Visconti, compound, censored. You know, the real big topics mainstream media's too afraid to cover. Finally, the answers. What's going to happen with compound media and censored? I'm not even kidding. Gino should just do his own show with those other two goobers. I don't know anything. Don't take my word for anything. Anyway, no, I still think he beats his wives. I think Ashley's too shook to come out about it. Just because the tweet is fake or the Facebook message is fake doesn't mean, you know. Thank you, chat, and all the fans who ordered cookies and other treats. K-Fur, how come you never kick up to the boss? I got a P.O. box. Only one fan ever sent me weed. It was pretty good. They grew it themselves in a tent in their spare room. They've given up on children and they're raising weed. I'm saying. God, it's annoying having MGD on an American time zone. Go to bed, bitch. Go to bed. Oh, God. I don't know what happened to that lady. You know, we were following her, very closely. Everybody, all eyes on MGD for the past year and a half. Everyone hasn't been able to take their cloven hooves off this bitch. And, now she's turning into some weird sex pest. Constantly with the butt and the tits. We get it. You're coming of age and you need them to see. And they will. They'll be clicking. Anyway, it's very thirsty. I find it gross and disgusting. And you used to be a real one. And now we're finding out all these people are just disgusting losers. Like Giroux. It's just wood panels and 4-post beds as far as the eye can see. Dick hungry, no big deal. Gross. I can't think of one of the grosser things in life than being dick hungry. Hi, I'm Dick. Dick hungry. This summer, Patrick Melton is Dick hungry. Oh, fuck, we're losing it.
And I was in gossip mode. Yeah. So I stayed on YouTube that day. So I think we haven't had Rumble Friday.
You haven't
quite
had
some time.
A true Rumble Friday has not been happening.
It's been a long time, dude. Yeah. So we get to talk about some things tonight.
Do we?
We get to talk about some things that are for certain.
Okay.
We get to speculate on some things that are not for certain.
Oh, speculation's fun.
And I get to yell at people for being fucking retards.
Can I yell too?
Yes, we got him.
Of course.
We got
Just
him.
not one. No, 2 words. 2 words I can't yell.
Gotham is yours.
It sounds like we might have really baited him.
With the exception of 2 words.
Yeah,
which will be awesome. You know what I mean?
I know the 2 words.
You can be creative.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. People pointing out in the Rumble chat that I shaved. Yes, I did. I shaved this afternoon.
I haven't been paying that close attention to you because I'm not gay.
It is a gay thing to do.
Oh
you
my
are.
God.
I have bad news for all of you. You're fucking gay if you noticed, but that's all right. It's okay to be gay. Donald Trizump says, did you also shave your box?
Cheers,
No, but
everybody.
I need to.
Welcome to the show.
keep
Tonight's
this
executive
That's a
producer
scraggly fucker right
for
now.
this program
I
is
know.
DK. It feels like forever.
Makes me
It feels like
I don't
forever.
like-
I thought he'd left.
myself.
I don't like when I present.
DK, you're the
I
man.
don't like when I present and I have to go, oh, yeah, sorry. Forgot about
And
that.
believe it or not, I've been dealing with the Lexus dealership all day over a dead battery.
Those two words.
I have a water pick
Don't even get me
in the
started.
bathroom after.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry about it. You can get everything
Mhm.
taken care of. No, we've got to. This is going to be a fun show tonight.
Good. I'm glad.
Every show. Like, I wonder why no one ever believes you. Every show is going to be fucking amazing.
Evening show audience know. Go fuck yourself.
Yes.
They said we help too, and they did get
192 people watching him.
220s.
We have 400 somehow.
We're going to be dropping the goal on Thursdays and Fridays
Yeah.
by a nice little chunk. Yeah, so that'll be cool for you guys. I hope you enjoy that. But make those contributions on PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo.
Already.
Super
He's
chats,
already asking
Rumble
for
rants,
money.
gifted memberships, and
I
whatnot.
can't.
So let's jump right into things.
Let's do it.
As you may or may not know, a couple of weeks ago or a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
Gavin McInnes of Censored.tv
Yes.
purchased or merged
What
with
a big story. What a big
Compound
story.
Media.
See, I heard it was a merger, and now I'm thinking it's more like the Sirius XM thing. It's a
Yeah.
hostile takeover.
They call it.
Okay, what Aaron's doing now, I do have to, for new people into Aaron, welcome to the program. Members only. To chat tonight, it's $1.99. It's the cheapest membership on the block. So get one, get some. Get some. I'm not on the right page to view the stuff. Anyway, look at this. North Idaho Pest Control.
Perm big worm. I had to stop plowing hay for this.
$50 from North Idaho Pest Control.
Money for the perm big worm. I had to stop plowing hay for this.
Oh, yeah, I said I'd get a perm for $1,000. Yeah, boy, you really fucked up. You should have held out those grands for, like, demands. Grands for demands, Mike Boudet.
that spot right now. She's not doing it on Censored.tv or Compound Media.
Mm-hmm.
Gino Bisconti did In Hot Water on YouTube today. Did not do it on Compound Media or Censored.tv.
Okay, just so you know what's going on. He's going to pretend to do stories for about 10 minutes max. And then he'll have to address the allegations today and the hoax and the liars and Melton making it up. And he'll connect the two allegations too. The ones from April that were in the court document and the ones today in my tweet. He'll be like, this is what he does. He just makes up stuff. It's like he made up court documents and texts from April. God, Melton is good. Melton is good.
And by the way, somebody is doing this, and I did hear from a certain person before the show, and they are looking at all their options on people doing this.
Uh-oh.
Somebody is making fake accounts of a certain
Ooh.
person and making false claims about
accusation.
them.
Whoa.
Yeah. Don't worry. I mean, this is not the first.
Did I call it or what? That he would pretend to ignore it and then have to do it. I called it.
I'm getting
God, I know this guy.
Motherfucker.
I know this guy.
Oh, headbutt. Come here, bitch. Bam.
You should see
Yes!
what it does to me off the
God,
show.
I have
I'm
to tell you
good.
guys something.
I'm
It's
good.
now become hilarious to me after my big vacation this
He
weekend.
pretends to do a show, but he can't do a show. He has to talk shit.
Right? It's awesome. I have to say,
Mhm.
if you are someone who believes that I've ever hit, choked, or headbutted a woman in my
Woo!
life, go for it.
Both your wives believed it.
It's at the point now where I guess, yeah. I mean, it's hilarious to me that oh, yeah, come here. Yeah.
Let's
Because
not-
that's what men do.
This is not going to look well.
Lie and manipulate bullshit to try and get sympathy. It never fucking happens. It's just.
It's not just women, though. It's your work partners, too, Aaron. Remember that night I dropped the gay
Got
F-bomb
him.
on you? Into the fucking wall.
Confirmed.
I did.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do, because I'm violent and scary. I'm the headbutting man. You fucking retards. Jesus Christ. I'm the squeezer and the choker. Look out. Fuck you. Honest to Christ. I was way too nice about that. Like when I responded to it and I did my thing, I should have fucking joked that retarded shit. The only problem was I couldn't because it was attached to something I wasn't allowed to joke about. But I'll take the actual thing, not the document it's attached to.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
The idea that I fucking... You are a fucking retard.
Emotional damage.
There has never been a woman who years ago.
Okay.
There's never been a woman who lies and obfuscates and exaggerates to get positive. It never happens, you guys. It has never happened ever. It is. I mean, take me to.
So no, he's back to blaming the women again. He's back to blaming April or Ashley. I can't even tell.
Fucking coconut. I crack it open. So don't fucking test me, girls. You see me in the streets, you better run because I'm the fucking land of 10,000 lakes head butter.
What is going on? What is going
I'm
on?
the St. Cloud cold cocker. Just wham. The St. Cloud cranium cracker. That's me. I did it right. So, yeah, I mean, I treated that thing way too delicately. You know, after I talked to people this weekend, they're like, people are fucking retarded if they know you and think that's even close to possible. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Again, back to why I'm here.
April was married to you. That's about as close as you can get. Is that knowing you or not? She says you did it. She says you did it.
Down, and I'm not dead and buried and gone, that now they're making up fake accounts of people to try and start up a new thing because they're so salty that I guess what? Got away with? Fuck you, got away. I didn't do anything.
He beat the accusation, so now we're pitting new ones on him.
You know what Aaron does? Fucking headbutts broads. Yeah, I know. Well, I'll just say, yeah, there maybe was some abuse, but it was psychological. And I fucking won't get into it because I need to move on with my goddamn life.
Whoa. Now he's alleging April abused him.
Things.
Lots of things.
How about stuff? We got some stuff, too?
We got stuff.
Guys, we've got a show to do.
I like stuffing things.
We have a lot of things. I came and looked at the show prep. I said, wow, we have a lot of things. So QAnon Mouse says the internet drama is getting old. How do you keep keeping up with it? I mean, you don't take it seriously, and all these people are fucking cartoon characters, and they're pathetic.
Yeah.
As I sit on my white trash.
You should see them all right now. They're losing their minds. They need this.
Get people to think Aaron's the head butter. Whoa!
Wait, so you're floating around on a lake drinking with no fucks to give.
Yeah.
And they're on the internet in a dark basement.
He headbutts. Do I?
That is what happened, Matt.
I see how it is.
That's like, remember when they said Anthony Cumia like broke Danny Brand's hand and hit her on camera?
Uh-huh.
I know how Anthony feels now.
Yeah.
And then Anthony admitted to fucking, what was it?
Beloved Chatters is the all women are liars defense, a real throwback. Ashley LaRue says there's a reasoning why he has to address it. Yes.
Dabs are made by pouring butane over marijuana, which allows THC to leave the plant material and dissolve into the butane. The butane THC solution is then pressed through a filter and is placed in a dish or tray.
He's still doing it.
That's what I do. I'm the headbutting guy. You fucking marks. So here's what we got to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Gavin has taken over compound.
Yes, taken.
Anyway, back to the news, guys. People want to know about Gavin. Back to the news. I called that. Boy, he didn't make it fucking 5 minutes. He didn't make it 5 minutes. $50 from Anonymous. Oh my Gorsk. I did not expect an onion entree so early. I'm in the midst of a dinner. That being said, let's roast some toe. Ayo. In the midst of a dinner. Who talks like that? I'm in the midst of a dinner. Are you a count? Ashley LaRue, I super chatted him with my Twitter message. You're welcome. Yeah, no, somebody just posted that on our Discord. I didn't know if it was real. I'm asking questions, man. I asked him, is this you? Now he's trying to scare me with lawsuits. Good luck. I'm so media trained, it's not even funny. And I know that sounds insane. Do you think I do anything where I don't put a question mark after it? Does Aaron hit women? It said, is this you, dog? And posted the photo. I don't know. I'm asking questions. Get the lawyers involved. Drain the rest of your fucking goal, you fucking peasant. You fucking peasant. I mean, like, you can afford it. Guys, you can't drop the goal. I'm suing Melton over a tweet. Enough's enough. Enough is enough.
And then we played that clip of Gavin or of Gino and Drew today.
Ugh, how long before he's back on it? If you get in the chat and fuck with him, it'll be easier. That's for Gower, sure. Anonymous, does this mean no show tomorrow morning? We'll see. Nobody said that. You know, you guys put that stuff out into the ether and then you make it so. Oh my God. $220 from DK. Oh God. $220 from DK. Here's your goal, movie. Here's your goal. Oh, because he has 220. Because he has 220 for the goal.
The whole deal.
Like, I get Anthony's angle of it too. I totally fucking do.
Great stuff, Matt. Great stuff. The old I can see both sides. Jigga-ma-jigga.
Staff.
Fucking wash.
Anthony was running a charity. Anthony was running a charity.
Yeah.
He was keeping people employed, and God bless him for that.
Literally 1 week before this, I did a video about this.
Well, he went to luckily he's got his buddy Gav. He's like, Gav, I got a shitload of subscriber money coming in. Do you want it?
Yep.
And Gav's like, yeah, if I can fucking gut your staff and burn down that studio and get rid of all that shit, I'll take all that money.
Let's not forget for 1 second that this guy wanted to be a part of that network so badly. I mean, this guy was dripping at the opportunity to be on this network. Bragging about it. Guys, big announcement. And then Kumi has no idea who he is.
Fucking word.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Thank you, DK. You're the EP of the world.
I know that my friend is going through a merger right now, and if you've ever worked in a business that's going through a merger, the best thing you can do to your friend who's going through it is not fucking talk to him about it.
Talk to him about it.
He doesn't want to fucking talk to his friends about right now the fucking merger in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Probably doesn't want to
Especially
discuss
someone
it.
like you who is really known for not keeping secrets.
I would keep those secrets, but yeah, I get it, especially someone who hosts a show.
You would drop hints.
Hold on, he's doing this cope now that the reason he doesn't know what's going on with Gino is because he doesn't want to bother Gino during this difficult time. I talked to Gino like through DMs twice this weekend, but his best friend can't reach out. The best man in your wedding can't reach out, whatever it is, you know? Like, come on. That's sad.
You are doing yourself.
He's like, I wouldn't talk to me either right now. You know, it's a sensitive time. Contracts are up in the air. They're not. They're not. We're talking about no money, to be clear. I mean, I'm trying to help Gino put actual money in his pocket. If he signs up for some subscription, kickback, you know, oh, God, he's crossing his
Bum
arms.
the guy out. Sometimes I'll just text Keanu because I'm like, I don't want to bother Gino with this one.
Oh.
So, Gino.
I don't want to bother Gino. This is your cigar smoking golfing pal. Holy shit.
And someone asked him if he was going to be doing Steel Toe Friday.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
Now, I
already know the answer because I saw his arms crossed. Defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Keanu and Gino were always temporary.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Keanu and Gino were never in the full-time, long-term plans.
Remember when he said they're going to be making $100 per show from here on out? Remember when he put them on the payroll? Flat fee. But they were only temporary, guys. That's why they're gone. Cope.
They were giving me friend prices. They were working
helping.
as
Yeah.
friends. They were helping out basically for the transition while April left.
Hold on. What's Kiki's going rate if she's giving you friend prices? How much is Kiki to get on a podcast normally? $0, is it? Because she won't stop calling in here.
To be the end of it for sure, their run here was as they got closer to the wedding. And that took up more of their time, made them more and more busy. And it's like, guys, focus on the wedding, that whole thing. Well, then the compound sensor thing comes. Then these horse shit allegations about Mika, which I can't say loud enough. Lies, incorrect.
Crossed arms, crossed arms.
It's 2.5 fucking years ago before I'd ever met these two.
1 year, 3 month, 1 year, 3 month.
You can believe papers or what you saw.
Oh, before he met them, it was 1 year. Before he met them, it was 1 year.
Bullshit. But.
Wow. Oh, he's shifting the timeline of when he met them.
Friends Gino and Keanu have my back. I also know.
Where are they?
Position. I don't want to put my friends in a position where they have to deny something. Or they have to hem and haw about something. Or they have to address uncomfortable shit about someone they have they do a show with.
I said
So
in
when
the
Gino
midst
said,
of dinner, not in the midst of a dinner. Damn, dude, that kind of Brennan reading fuck up changes the whole meaning.
I, too, am in the midst of dinner.
Like, I'm going away from the whole
apologies.
And my attitude on this.
Remember when this morning he was like, y'all are saying they won't be on the show? They will. And now he's like, I don't want to ask.
We are fine. We're good. I'm totally fine. I respect their decision so much. What I told both Gino and Keanu, first of all, I told Gino, I said, guys, we're not taking calls at the moment, but thank you.
Oh,
What
no.
the fuck? That was supposed to. There we go.
Oh, no.
Gino said, I'm sorry if it came off, blah, blah, blah. And I wrote him back. I said, don't you dare fucking apologize.
Yeah.
Like, A, I understand that you're going through some shit right now. And B, I know that I'm not the fucking easiest guy to hitch your wagons to.
Holy
so
shit.
I fucking get it. It's fine. You guys filled in at a time where I really needed you. You could also argue that it was unfair for me not to give them an end date when they could stop getting up at 5 in the fucking morning.
Right.
Oh, no.
So, and with this censored thing hanging over his head, I think the censored thing, even if there wouldn't have been those bullshit allegations.
Yep.
The censored thing would have been enough for him to not do the show anymore.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's food.
So this is why he's trying to make April sound like a complete liar now, because April must have texted, remember April texted Gino and Keanu this weekend, and now they're not coming on his show anymore because they know something we don't know.
Guys, no calls at the moment. If that number that keeps calling calls again, we are going to block you. I'm sorry, but
he's blocking.
Take everybody's comments and everything else. So Gino says, I can't do steel toe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome.
Holy
shit. I
shit.
understand. And honestly saw it coming.
We all
did. I knew that wasn't going to be.
We all
did. He wasn't going to be able to do that through this censored thing and everything else. So then I talked to Keanu real quick.
He's got to go through his phone so he doesn't lie too much.
Hey, I don't even know who this is. They go, hey, buddy, if you haven't gotten a chance to see, Gino almost denounced you, but it seems he just forgot your name. Anyways, sorry to hear. Really.
Hey, focus, Aaron. You were telling a story. Put your phone down. This guy's a pro. I'm high.
And we talked today, and it's fine,
Mm-hmm.
And then I talked to Keanu.
Oh, no.
Just to make sure, because I assume those two are a package deal.
Like the hit button.
I assume that they're, if one of them's busy and
Keanu's got nothing
about something, the other.
Gino's trying to hold on to a career that's slipping away. Keanu never had one, and she's welcome.
You probably assumed, but we, two of us, can't do the show anymore. This. Blah, blah. I'm not going to tell you exactly what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But this was a day that was coming. We move on. Rumble Friday was a day that I was doing
it's
solo.
crumbling.
Actually, I was doing Thursdays and Fridays solo before Gino and Keanu
shit.
came back and started doing their thing. I'd been doing them solo.
Actually, I didn't need them anyway. I'm better myself anyway. I forgot how good I am at this. Whoa.
I would do a lot of solo.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come on during the merger, beloved chatter, to promote his new thing. That's the last thing he would want to do.
I'm happy with it. I'm fine with the way things are going right now.
I'm not even kidding, Gino. I'm not even kidding. This is not a work. This is not a bit or anything. And we talked. You can judge whether I'm genuine or not. Anything I can do to help you guys get set up and making money over there, I'm serious. I know a lot about this stuff. I got a lot of connections. I can answer questions. Let me know. Whatever I can do to get you going. You don't need this steel toe feller. I'm a Gino guy. Don't have Kiki in the room when we talk. And also, if you could do your coke after. Whew. So now that you're discoupled from this guy, anything you want, I'll unlock the vault. Come with me and you'll see there's a world without this fucking Imholte. No, I'm kidding. He'll be at your wedding, of course. That'll be sweet.
Yep.
Shitloads of friends. People that I reunited with and made good with because I was alienated from those people.
Ooh. So again, remember the story this morning? He was making April a liar. He's like, I found out April would come tell me they said something and it was a lie. It's all about making April a liar now because of the allegations that he abused April. But
you can't really shake that from me. That feeling is so good. And honestly,
and then he'll be able to tell the authorities, like, no, he proved April was a liar. Look at all these shows where I said it.
I think I might just be made of Teflon. I think you can't stub the toe. You can't kill the toe. So this is just another thing that's happened.
Ooh.
Like those of you on the internet, you're so Johnny come lately. Like Steel Toe was around for like 7 years before that. We've had so many second mics leave under much more terrible circumstances.
This is the guy who says I need him to have a show when I've had a show since 2005. No consistency here.
Dave, Lou, Randy.
I think I'm the only one that's left under positive circumstances and come back.
Wow.
So
Oz left on good terms.
well, yeah.
Drunk
okay.
term.
But he hasn't come
I guess
back.
I was the first, but yeah, Oz. But there's
hasn't
reasons
come
for that.
back.
And
Great stuff, Matt.
Mark Allen left
Medical
on good
things.
terms and then came back and then left on bad terms.
Yeah, I took his.
I
fucking
am a
job.
pro. I'm high.
You won't beat you.
So yeah, we've Steel Toe can do one thing, and that's go through second mics like a
Suck
motherfucker.
dick.
So
Some of us hang out for the long haul.
all right, let's go to you guys and see what you think. No Pen 15 Fathead becoming a member for 23 months says Aaron has headbutted my abdomen once. I'm the headbutter.
300 viewers, guys. What's he got on Rumble?
How to be the dumbest fag in the world if you think I've hit women ever.
Him and Kumia, boy, they love gay jokes.
Be a dump wife. Said with $2 says, don't listen to the haters. Aaron, you rule, bro. Oh, thank you. Iguana Gary becoming a member for 4 months. Yes, Gary, that was a fake Twitter account. Jesus, are you guys brand fucking new? Are you brand new to the internet? Jesus Christ. Ricada be fallen. Oh, that's not nice. I said this morning, like, I'm over the anger stage of grief.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's what a lot of that just shitting on him relentlessly was. I mean, it was true. It was all true, but like, it was also egregious and fucking aggressive and really harsh. And I was mad.
How come we don't get that? How come I don't get an anger phase when I found out you were hitting April? I was a Steel Toe fan. That pisses me off. How come I don't get an anger phase? How come that has to be shut down because you can't handle it? When you want to throw a tantrum and you want to have an anger phase, it's allowed. But when I want to have an anger phase because we found out you beat your wife, not allowed? Just asking. I don't know how it works.
Ricadas, Anderson, doesn't matter what your name is. If you're in that if you're in that situation, my life does not improve if your life goes poorly.
Right.
There is nothing about
I'm done talking about how they're all fucking each other over there in a drug den. I'm done talking about how they don't have their kids. I'm done hanging out with my kids to make them jealous. I'm done hanging out with my kids. Frankly, this weekend was a nightmare.
any of the three of them to keep falling apart. In fact, if their life goes poorly, my life gets no better.
Mm-hmm.
If their life goes better, it still doesn't change my life at all.
We got a
It's better
fish
for
lunch.
your soul, and it's better for your conscience to wish people that they do well.
Great
It's
stuff.
better for everyone else around them.
And yes, and I want there to be more happiness, more good decisions, more health, no drugs, no alcohol. kids in a clean, happy, healthy, sober home.
Humble brag.
That's my wish. And if it doesn't come true, it will not make my life any better or any worse. If it does come true, it will not make my life any better or any worse. For lack of a better word, I am at peace. And I know that's something that's going to bother a lot of people. That's going to cause a lot of people to try and make me do worse. I will say this. If that's what you hear when you hear me say that, you need to take a good hard look at yourself because you are fucked. Like your soul is rotten.
You know you're talking to the internet right now, right?
Yeah.
This dude can't stop taking L's. He can't stop taking L's. I've wrecked your show. You don't do any research for your show anymore. You just down Celsiuses and wake up and ring the bell, baby. You're a fucking slave to the bell. And I took your wife and I took your fans. And now I've taken your two best co-hosts, as bad as they were. I'm talking about April and Gino, of course. Kiki is the worst. And yeah, it's just sad that all he does is go like, another win for the town. He can't stop winning, brah. He's got cripple and the mat left. He's got Matt and the cripple left. How long till Johnny can't do the stairs anymore? I don't think he's coming in anymore, period. And second of all, Matt, you could literally, Matt could help you rape a woman and then not remember it.
Would never say Aaron did coke too. That would be the dumb.
That would be implying.
Nick never said that because that would mean that Nick is admitting he did coke. And the whole crux of his thing is he's saying coke. I don't even know what coke is. Coca-Cola? I don't know. That's his whole gimmick right now.
Right.
So he can't go Aaron did coke. Wouldn't that be fucking terrible? That's also why if I were him, I wouldn't do shows right now. And again, I hope he's healthy. I hope he does well. I see he's been putting on a little weight. He does look a little better. I think that's a positive thing. I mean that. But this is
he's
why
got a nanny to make him sandwiches.
This is why I would say if it were me, I would not do shows because I might slip up and say something fucking dumb like that. Like accidentally just go,
You might.
This is recorded and on the internet.
Yeah, you need to delay it.
My goal is for Ashley LaRue and her ex-husband Aaron to spend every fucking dollar they ever earn for the rest of their life fucking each other over.
He was never doing steel toe again.
And may little Charlotte May and Louie never grow up to. Oh, you know what I found out too? And I don't mean to be mean. We got to lay off Louie because I think. I'm not even kidding, and we got to be very serious in tone here. His son, Louis, I think is special needs or autistic. Every photo, this kid's glazed over and so I don't want to, we have to, this is why he never brings his son up, his namesake. Yeah, so we can't, we make fun of Charlotte for being one of the fattest 10-year-olds around. And not being able to sing. But Louis, I think, is actually like Riri. So we got to be very
Gav and Gino
nice.
And Chrissy shit. As I listen to it go down, I am realizing this is...
No, go look at the photos. I'm not kidding you. Go look at all the photos of him. There's a reason he never talks about him. Like, he doesn't know how to sit up or dress or anything. Like, he's like Barron Trump, but not quite there as much.
Chrissy coming on.
But
I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not kidding. It's there's nothing there. It's flat Stanley, but wet.
It sound like is that I get the impression in listening to the two, and this
playing his invisible piano again.
Their shows. Gino, Chrissy, and Gavin are maybe a little bit of a ways away from what they all believe the worth is.
Yeah, he's missing toes, and it's not good.
Gavin is a hard-nosed businessman who doesn't have a heart and feelings like Anthony did. Anthony would give people good jobs, good salaries, everything else.
Meanwhile, you're collecting money that you don't even know how much you need because you're not good with numbers and you overspend. So teach us more about business, Aaron. This guy deserves death.
And goes, you two have no leverage.
Maybe he was right. Maybe I do wish he was dead. Maybe I do wish he was dead.
And to go get a better deal and go to another streaming thing. Gas Digital isn't hiring.
Yep.
You know,
You don't need it anymore. If you're good, do a show on YouTube. You'll build it up. And I'm not even kidding. I like if Gino doesn't do, I'm telling you what, I don't know, because I told everybody, you know, I'm not high pressure, man. Do what you want to do. But the fact, I'm telling you right now, it's been a week, and if you don't have a hard plan of what you're up to, you're in trouble. You're fucked. You're in trouble. You're losing people by the minute that will never come back to you. So the fact that it's been over a week since it's been announced and you've been gone and you guys are still figuring it out, figure it out. Quick.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them show their loyalty to you by not saying anything.
Gotcha.
I never expect anyone to get as you can see, I can get my own back and my own.
Hold on. Is he saying if people don't stick up for him, that's them showing loyalty?
We hit the goal, I'm going to break a 2x4 with my fucking forehead.
Whoa.
So it's just such a retarded
You can't let it
idea.
go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So who's retarded, April or Ashley? Because they both said it. I mean, which one's retarded?
To get the best deal possible.
Yeah.
I don't think Gavin McInnes wants to offer them the best deal possible.
No.
And there is no bad guy in that situation. That's fucking business.
Yep.
And, you know, everyone who worked for him said it was great working for Anthony. It was a dream job working for Anthony.
yeah.
I'm sure it was. And you're going to find out now how the other half lives, because I'm sure Ryan Katsu-Rivera ain't getting rich running the board for Gavin McInnes.
Mm-hmm.
So, again,
I hope
we all
Let's
come
address
to a
this
deal.
part
I
where
find
you
this
are
whole
now
thing
advising me
comfortable, to be
not
honest,
to do shows.
because I see
Wrong.
the Monday where
What you are
Imholte
really
and the
saying
Red Spot should have been
is something
starting
that
to
Onion
come
called
out
out many days
and I see
ago.
them both
It is
doing
driving
it.
you insane that I'm
And I go,
podcasting.
"Ugh."
It is
I want
driving
them
you
to have a
insane
job
that
in
I
your
am going
company.
on
And I'm
streams.
also looking at it going, I
And
don't know if Gavin
here
McInnes
is the
gonna
key
be
part.
happy that you're doing these shows on YouTube. He might, like, what if Gavin has a reaction of, well, fuck you guys and go do them on YouTube? Like, I don't want that to be the case.
Well, could that fuck Gavin though? If he wants to bring in, like, if you only have Anthony, yeah, you got Anthony. I get it, but you have
Dino is flat broke.
Free Palestine.
If you let those two shows go, what the fuck else do you have that was compound?
Let me play devil's advocate. Oh, okay.
You had
Let me play devil's advocate.
okay.
What percentage of those compound subscribers are there for Anthony Cumia? Because if I'm Gavin right now, I'm rolling the dice on saying, if I don't bring in anybody but Anthony, can I keep 90% of my compound subscribers?
I get that.
Yep.
If you're Gavin and you're like,
Yep.
yeah, let's just make up a number. Let's say $1 million comes in a year. It's probably more than that. But let's say $1 million comes in a year.
Yep.
I lose 100,000. But I cut all of these jobs and it's just me and Anthony. It's a win.
Yeah.
If I'm Gavin McInnes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're me, I want to see my friends have fucking jobs.
Dude, I thought the fucking Garrett and Steve show was getting good.
Yeah, dude.
It is a good show, but you know, unfortunately, and this is it's radio, it's broadcasting in general. This is where a little broadcasting knowledge goes a long way.
Oh, God.
There's a difference between a show being very good and a show drunk.
He still thinks he's Aaron from 10 years ago. He still thinks he's a pro broadcaster. It's wild. Aaron, what year are you in?
Didn't draw an audience.
Funeral director with $5. It's the same exact thing.
Thanks for letting that just lay.
Beloved Chatter says, being made of Teflon doesn't mean nobody wants to play radio with you anymore, Aaron.
The question was on him saying you did oral.
Aaron's avoiding super chats, calling him out as a wife beater.
My kid has downs, but my numbers are up. Another win for the Toey.
Like I did
Toey.
oral on a couple of people over there. Not him. And I wanted to ask you about the April choke thing. Wasn't aware it's old news. It's 2.5 fucking years ago.
No, it
And
isn't. Don't let him
fucking
get
happen.
away with that.
It was actually elbows. I was fucking.
Wait, you only did oral 2.5 years ago?
No. The oral thing. I've been doing oral.
It's so much cheaper when you remember it's so much creepier when you remember He's staring at himself the whole time.
Rhymes that keep their secrets
I love
will
that it
unfold
adds,
behind the clouds, and there upon a rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story.
Damn it. Fucked it up. Forgot to hit the plus. Anyway, here is the key part. What's driving you insane, Movie Man, is that I am podcasting and going on streams, not talking about you. Anyway, back later.
Two shall pass and throws $100 at us.
Damn.
Anonymous.
Thank you, Crunchy, for the 120.
Oh,
you know what that
Crunchy.
means? We're not.
Crunchy, one of his drunks. Gonzo, someone left a chat for Aaron as beat up my wife. She gone. Thank you.
Just as every cop is a criminal and all the sinners, saints, as heads as tails, just call me Lucifer, because I'm in need of some restraint. So if you meet me, have some courtesy, have some sympathy and some taste. Use all your or your well-learned politesse, or I'll lay your soul to waste. Yeah, mean it.
I've actually heard a lot of people say they like the solo shows, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, you solo.
Another win for the toe. I was actually going to ask Gino and Keanu to quit. It's a good thing these sexual assault allegations came along and made all my friends stop talking to me. You guys were going to get fired anyway.
Thought that I'm too much of a fucking problem to be around while they're going through all this shit.
Ooh.
And they want to fucking distance themselves from me, which, by the way, I'm not saying that's what they're doing. They've got a lot of shit going on.
They're not doing that, but if they were,
Fuck, that's fine.
I get it.
I'm not here to control what
This
other
is
people do.
wild.
I think it's more of a taking stuff off. their
This
plate.
is
There's a lot of
wild
shit
stuff.
going on.
Not only that, if I really thought that those two thought I was hi-ya,
Holy shit.
if I really had an inkling that those two thought I did that, I would fucking decimate them on this
Holy
program, and I'd
shit.
never want to talk to them again. That would piss me off. That would upset me. But I know that's not.
Him telling them don't come.
So therefore, I respect their decision. I've talked to them about their decision, and I told
Wow.
them, guys, I understand completely, and whenever you want to come back, your fucking seat is open. If you ever
Totally.
wanted to spend a Thursday on Steel Toe Kiki, absolutely. Gino, you want... If all this compound sensor shit fucks...
Kiki, I know you just got back from vacation, but if you're ever looking for another one, you want to come spend a Thursday on Steel Toe? No. She'd rather smoke another carton with her leathery mom.
Shit is getting really complicated. It's a month away, our
Yep.
show is.
Yeah. Oh,
We
shit,
don't feel
man.
like planning and taking a trip right now, or, whatever the contract ends up being. If
Yep.
they're like, fuck, because, for what we pay them to come here, it's a good chunk of money, don't get me wrong, but they have to fly here.
So he's already making excuses for why they might not want to come to the anniversary show and the roast, and it's okay. It's okay.
Rich off of it.
No,
But they take home a decent chunk when they're done. But they give us friendly prices. I'll give them that.
Imagine ditching that, and then they get in with us, and they're at Hackamania. Oh, my God. We're one big family.
I'd like 30 days notice at least so we could plan some other things.
would be nice.
Oh, they don't talk. So he's communicating through the show. He's telling them through the show, guys, commit to the show. Commit to the show.
If they said, Aaron, you're a distraction during our wedding.
Holy shit.
Lord knows I don't want to be a distraction during somebody's wedding. And as much as I love those two,
The wedding now.
if they said I was a
The
distraction,
show's done.
get you funny. I'll
The
go to
roast is done.
a weekend.
The wedding's done.
Fine.
This can't be happening.
On this morning's show, I have so many fucking people in my corner. It's
Ah!
embarrassing. I have so many fucking people who I've gained. I lost a wife. I lost a girlfriend. I guess you could say. I lost a wife. I lost a girlfriend.
That's right. Slam Piece bailed. Slam Piece found out about the allegations and bailed. Did you hear this? It's happening. Slam Piece is gone.
There was probably a level of love there between Nick and I. And people can clip that and call it gay or whatever. I don't think you have the
It's unreal.
emotional
It's
response I
unreal
had to all this.
It's unreal.
And how hurt I felt and how upset I was without love existing.
Right.
And
that's why he wore that old T-shirt. He missed her. It reminded him of her. He's already in another sorrow cycle of a breakup. It's unreal.
But when you're on the inside, you think you've got your shit figured out, whatever. But
holy shit. Imagine his fucking estrogen. Ah!
Fucking best of luck, like I said. I don't know. But I think to have that level of animosity, there probably has to be some love. You just said coke and oral allegations are true. Old news. No. Oh, the coke and oral.
I don't even know, man.
I admitted to doing coke a few times.
I don't even
and
know.
Molly a half a dozen times. Yeah, I admitted
don't know
to
what
that.
they're talking about. Coke and
What's
oral. What's
oral?
this coke and oral thing?
Like I sucked Nick's dick. You know Nick doesn't want. Well, first of all, it wouldn't be a true accusation, but you know that makes Nick look gay too, right? Like Nick's not going to go out there and go, "Oh, Aaron sucks my dick." Like what? I wouldn't say it either because I didn't suck Nick's dick. I headbutted it. Good old JR with $4.99 says, wait, Aaron, did the Macho Man elbow drop on April? No, I did the Dusty Rhodes, baby. I went, boom, boom, boom.
I'm not opposed to talk about it, but it's been so long now, and the motherfucker won't send me the proof he promised to send. But that little joking about being gay and with Nick and I've been told by, again, somebody that I 98% trust, that there is pretty much proof that Aaron and Nick did stuff with each other. And again, I don't like to come out with this stuff without proof, but maybe all this will put pressure on the person to send me the stuff. You motherfucker. So I'm preparing everybody for that because it just keeps getting wilder and wilder. But I want you prepared for actual gay stuff to come out about Aaron and Nick. For real.
Keanu has a certain reputation that doesn't look good attached to me for certain things.
Oh, boy, he's still going on with this coke.
Keanu up.
You said that wasn't what was happening. You said it was because of Compound.
Keanu's a respectable lady.
You said it wasn't what was happening.
I mean,
well, Jesus.
As soon as she talked to April, they both stopped going on the show. Wow.
Things are not mutually exclusive.
Okay.
Let's go to the phones real quick.
All right.
Slam Piece.
Oh, my God. Slam Piece, what's going on?
Unreal.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
This is a man.
Slam
Piece, that's me.
Slam Piece, you got a cold? You sound different than the last time I was hanging out with you and Aaron.
Well, baby, I got a question.
Imagine what it's like.
I've been clapping your cheeks for a while now, and we're kind of hot and heavy. We're a thing. But why do the Melton fans obsess about you? Like, I'm your lover, and I don't even give that much of a shit. But why do they care so fucking much?
I mean, it's an obsession thing. It's love. It's like I said about the Ricada thing. It's love. They love me in a fucked up, weird way. They're emotionally damaged. And then Melton loves me more than anyone. I gave him a life. I gave him broadcasting back because he just jumped on to my coattails. And
did he just call me a broadcaster? Oh my God.
About what a terrible guy I am.
That's possibly it, but I do have a bone to pick with you. Why am I Slam Piece when I'm the top?
I'm not entertaining this. I'm not entertaining
this. You back that ass up to me.
I'm not entertaining this right now. Get back in bed and put the fuzzy cuffs on, you bitch.
You're sleeping on the couch, motherfucker.
All right. Got really masculine. That got really deep.
Thank you to all these gifted memberships.
Rusty Grammar with $5 says, give a shout out to that fat gay F-word Patty 3 Seats who's holding a serious therapy sesh. Uh-oh. Are we coping a little bit? Patrick, if you would just learn by now, none of this stuff is going to take me down. Like, I'm sorry. You've watched enough. I've got a little show with a religious following that wants to support us and keep us going. I'm sorry that you needed me to get back into the game. You should be happy that none of this shit fucks me up, my man. You could also try getting people in your private life that love you. I know it's going to be hard at your age.
Tough.
And,
Yeah.
He just like keeps losing everything around him. Literally because of this show. Literally. No one would be paying attention to him and he'd have 700 viewers right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's too good. It's too fucking good. All right, I gotta go through these. Slutter Butter. Did you white when you saw the post from Ashley? Bob Levy said he heard it in New Jersey. Gonzo, member for 15 months. I've been watching you on YouTube for 15 months, and I feel like Aaron only gets more and more interesting. Nothing but wins for the toe. Reels, 50 membership. Or sorry, what did I say? 10? I'm high as fuck. Anyway, you're already on the list, Reels. Unnecessary, but, appreciated very much. Thank you. Jackie, thanks for becoming a member, doll. Black-Eyed Susan, 5 memberships. Thanks, Black-Eyed Sue. Changing her name. Purple Possum, square head, square dancing for everyone. Okay, Jerky, member for 5th. What? Member for 14 months. How about we pay Kiki her going rate to join us? Oh, God. Thanks for joining up again, Black-Eyed. Cuckoo Quack 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 Leah S. Thank you very much. Spectre gifting 20 memberships. Unreal. Look at this. I think he was our guy this morning, right? You were our EP this morning. Thanks, Spectre. Wizard Nug with 5 memberships. Thanks, buddy. YOLO! And Serotonin, you love to see it. Movies cope is like no other. I mean, I bet he's still going. I don't even know.
you get anything out of me.
Thank you,
75
Sarah.
$75 away from tonight. You guys have been doing a fantastic job. And we've got a lot of show left. And just 7.
Boy, oh boy. I can't believe there's more show left.
Knocking out so much. All right, man.
We're going to hear more excuses about why Gino and Kiki won't be on the show anymore. Is that the rest of the show, or was that just the first half of the show?
I wasn't ready to talk about me.
Holy shit. I mean, rapid fire. Why they won't be on the show, why they may not be at their anniversary roast, why he may not go to the wedding. Yeah, it's just a really rough time right now. These people will never see each other again.
Gino and Keanu news tonight. That went on a little bit longer than I anticipated.
These people will never see each other again. Aaron's never been to New York City. His anxiety acts up. He can't handle cabs.
Of pickleball. And
I get claustrophobic in the subway.
Awful fucking sport, which is a cross between ping pong and tennis. And like people...
Oh, he's going to try to do a topic again? Let's put a timer on it. It's 5:50 p.m. Vegas time. Let's put a timer on it.
You don't have to run.
Let's see him try to do it. It's called Mooby Tries to Do a Topic.
Like I can't even explain the sound. It's a fucking
dude. Have you guys heard of this pickleball? Okay, get me. It's a cross between. We're listening. What's up next? Rugby?
Sound keeps going. It drives the neighbors insane. And this
really?
This is not the first time we've seen a story like this where a neighborhood basically wants pickleball fucking eradicated. And the people playing the game hold off.
If you missed it in your condo community's newsletter, catch it on Steel Toe the next day.
Well, I guess they have to work on pickleball technology, but pickleballers are also very adept at telling these people to go fuck themselves.
Pickleball technology. It's a ball.
I don't
Make
know.
a ball bounce.
I don't know what to tell you.
Great stuff, Matt. Great stuff. We'll check back in a minute. Anonymous says, how much to get you to headbutt your wife? Constantly for free. So thorough, Joe Burrow. Calling Ashley a liar 6 hours a day for the next month and a half should go well in court in August. Oh, no. I don't think that's what's going on. Moobs is right, Pat. Just shut it down. He's invincible. No one wants him to go away.
Big sauce.
What they call me in the streets.
Slam piece tried to leave me. She let out a light whimper as I squeezed. Another choke for the toe.
I dangled in Aaron's mouth.
Oh, God. It's disgusting. North Idaho Pest Control. He's going to have a lot of boxing bruises tomorrow. Yeah, from his sleep hives. Hit the like button.
And I was like, curb law. Then I went, keblamu slamu. I'm the butcher of Sauk Rapids, motherfuckers. Line them up. Who wants some butter? Blash, ga, ga, goosh, kablow. Watch out. Here comes the bad guy. Butter boy coming through.
Butter boy.
Oh, yeah, untrainable frat boy impression. Yawn.
Jesus. Cardiff is getting jacked off at DC. And then he's going to eat the cum? Check email, Pat. Sent you video of Aaron. Okay.
I want to be a lion. Yeah, everybody want to pass as cats. We all want to be big, big stars. Yeah, but we got different reasons for that.
Believe in me, because I don't believe in anything. And I want to be someone to believe, to believe, to believe. Yeah,
Mr. Jones and me stumbling through the barrio. You fucking hacks. I really expected this voice chat to be funnier. You can't win them all.
Soft Weekly says no co-host, no roast, no wedding. It's amazing. All at once, rapid fire. And by the way, I'm not saying that's what's happening. And then just keep mentioning that that's what's happening. Too much. July 8th, 2024. It's over. He's full-time Nannerpuss.
You can call me Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss.
And we, Scram Piece. I think we should change her name to Scram Piece. She's decided she had enough of that weak dick. She gone.
You have no one to love you, Patrick. You should take lessons from me. I've been in love with 3 women in the last 3 months.
All right, let me play this video. We just need the audio.
Rotten. You know you're talking to the internet right now, right?
Yeah, but that
there's a lot of fucked, rotten people.
You got fucking problems. That
Don't hit me.
a Keanu account. Somebody made a Keanu Thompson account and says, "Wedding no longer. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me."
So somebody from a fake Keanu account said that, so that's why he's getting ahead of that. I mean, look, they don't want to make this trip. They don't need this dork in their wedding anymore. Let's be honest. April is the showpiece.
Considering limiting hours, what we've done right now is the pickleball player club.
Oh, wow. They're still on pickleball. We got through all of it, and they're still on pickleball over there at the toe. Oh, speaking of Soft Weekly, I got to go over there to the Reddit. What is it called? I'm going blank. Steel Toe Boring Show. Steel Toe Boring Show. Oh, hold on. I have a link saved. Look at this. This is so good. This is so good of an example of Aaron lying. This is April 1st, 2000 and what is it? 24. So this is the day of her last show. Watch this. Goodness gracious. And it's Johnny. It's a Johnny show. How do I get the audio? Well, let me make it. Sorry about this, everybody. Bink! Unprofesh AF. Watch this. This is April 1st. Steel Toe Boring Show Reddit with the Week Softly and the Softest Weekly you've ever seen. April 1st. This is her last day. This is the morning show. The night show is Can April Fly Solo? This is the morning. Chills. Watch this. Chills. For everybody who wants to believe this idiot ever, this is all you need to hear.
Do coke in the bathroom. I don't know where people who don't like me got this. I keep saying it. Like the first round of lies, I guess the first year or two we did this, didn't pan out. So now they got to try a new line of attack. The new line of attack is that I'm the coolest fucking guy who ever lived. It's such a, like,
He's swinging and he's doing coke in the bathroom, man.
Even his friends don't even know. Even his friends don't even know. I wonder when we called it first. This is April 1st. He's denying all of it.
First of all, I've done coke once in my life at my buddy's wedding. I was not a big fan. But I'll also tell you this. If I were to do it again, I wouldn't waste it.
On a show?
If I at what is it? 8 o'clock in the morning, going in the bathroom and going, oh yeah. Oh, let's fun. Oh, let's fucking go. Now let's go talk about politics.
Oh man, I can't believe I gotta do this effing story about Ukraine. All right.
No, that's more of an April thing. So wow. So you hear how natural he is with a complete lie. Again, this is 19 days before the arrest. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, 53 days before the arrest.
Yeah, man, let's fun. Yeah, Geese says Aaron can't even handle caffeine.
Right. These 2 beers will put him in the bag. If he did a line, he'd explode.
So here's Johnny saying, again, people who know me know I couldn't do coke, right, Johnny? Yeah, he couldn't handle it. He can't even drink. I mean, here it is. Here's something we now know is a complete lie. And here's Johnny sticking up for his friend. Telling everybody there's no way this guy does coke.
Yeah, dude, I'm like like in your guys' eyes, like if you don't like me, I'm the coolest fucking guy in the world.
And the worst part is they hate you more for it. It's like, you hate a thing you made up in your mind. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They create a thing. He's swinging and doing coke. And I'm like, I'm really not. Like, fuck you, you piece of shit, for doing all that. And I'm like, hey. Because I'm pretty boring.
I'm a Menard's dad. We've heard this before, right? So he can't do coke. He's boring. He can't swing. He's boring. He can't hit a woman. He's boring.
I'm excited to go see my buddy who owns an e-cig shop today.
If I drink 2 beers, I might need to take a nap. Holy Lord.
Yeah, I'm going to fill out some paperwork for Johnny. And then I got to decide, do I go see my friend or do I go take a nap? I don't know. Which way does the wind blow? I'm not really sure. I got to find out how much we're going to miss our goal by today.
I mean, if anyone...
You guys haven't missed a goal since March. Don't lie. Don't lie.
You want to accuse of taking, like, doing lines or stuff in the bathroom, it makes sense for me. I need the energy. It would help my body move, but I can't afford that shit. So, yeah, no, I don't know where they get the you're doing blow in the bathroom.
I don't know, Johnny. Where do they get it? Do you need to go cry? I don't know where they get it. Don't worry, detective. We've got our best men on it. You can rest easy on this one. I don't know where they get it. Look at him lie to his friend. Johnny's not even virtual. Johnny's there. And he's just lying to a friend.
Well, it's all the pussy I'm getting.
Yeah, but then what? Like, so wait a minute.
When else have we seen him joke about doing something that he swears he's not doing? Oh, tonight with the headbutting constantly. Yeah, right. Like I'm headbutting guys. Like I'm just grabbing women and headbutting. Yikes.
I mean, you're doing blow in the bathroom, but every time I go in the bathroom, I'm not. I wouldn't leave the bathroom. I'd be looking for blow. Like, I know it's here somewhere.
You'd be like, where does he hide this shit?
Where is he stashing this stuff?
Unbelievable.
It's in the ceiling tiles, isn't it?
Yeah, like Ricada was telling me too, like in his chat now, it's like, what are you and Imholte doing? Just fucking all the time and doing drugs? And he's like,
remember, by the way, this is like a month after he told his chat they couldn't mention the drugs and I guess just not April.
no, we show each other John Carpenter movies we like. I showed him Red State the other day.
How did he like Red State?
I don't know, I fell asleep in a chair.
It's because I was tired from all the blow and the
all
sex.
the blow and the fucking, yeah.
Sounds like Matt and him tonight, huh?
I just passed out in a pile of white powder and dried cum.
Hold on, this is called Movie TV. That's hilarious.
Hill of Bean says, Coke swinger, Aaron, I knew you were a gangster. Right, buddy?
Can you imagine?
God, I wish we could. I'm going to start like live streaming. I mean, I wouldn't because it's fucking gay to do that. But I'm going to live stream my hangouts with my streamer friend. And you guys can see just how fucking rad we are. Hey, man, you want to
Okay.
watch a movie today? Yeah, sure, dude. What do you want to watch? Oh, man, you can watch Big Trouble in Little China. That's a good one. All right, Nick, let's watch it. You're not going to fall asleep?
No, I'm just going to put it on and go rail your wife. Is that cool? You know where the SpaghettiOs are.
A quarter of the way in, sitting in that chair, right? Nah, no, we'll be good.
Definitely will.
Fucking.
Is the chair too comfy? What is it?
Yes, I'm old. I'm the opposite of a guy fucking and doing coke all the time. I'm just an old guy who falls asleep.
He's literally doing the same thing right now. I'm a Menards dad. I don't do that anymore. I'm boring. It's literally what he's doing right here before we find out everything he just said he doesn't do, he does.
Watching a movie with my fucking gay friend.
Imagine trusting this guy and ever giving him money. Imagine trusting this man and being a genuine fan of his comedy.
Oh, last time we were there, I bought him a cigar because I'm a cigar guy. And I'm like, here, you'll like this one. It's a little milder. And I bought my Rocky Patel. It was a rocky day. And we smoked them. And
you have no idea how rocky this day is going to get.
We stopped smoking them about 3/4 of the way through because, and I quote, ooh, these are really starting to hit me. So yes, crazy coke swinger us. We're like, I have to put out this tobacco cigar.
I got to slow down. I've almost gotten all the way through this. I'm starting to feel it.
Starting to feel a little lightheaded with this tobacco stick that we've got here. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got to go do crank and fuck each other.
It's funny that then they were arrested with crank. And then he's like, I never saw crank.
Again, I know you guys want me to be more exciting than I am.
It's almost disappointing. I know I can't live up to your...
When does he say that? I know you guys want me to beat my wife, but I didn't. Never, not once. We're hearing the same exact language now as in this. For show.
Expectation.
I sometimes feel like I should buy a hooker or something.
I didn't want to.
Well, now we know he's bought a hooker.
Honey, I had to. I got to keep up appearances.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm disappointing so many people, and it's really starting to catch up to me.
I've disappointed so many people, and it's starting to catch up. Oh, boy. Let's get back to it. What are they talking about?
So we've eliminated an issue.
Yeah, I usually don't see a lot
Hopefully he hasn't procreated before this happened.
Oh, no. They're about to dip below 300 live viewers. Fuck.
Here, let me show you how to light off fireworks that make you not queer. Drop that sparkler and
What
get
the
over here,
fuck?
you fucking sissy. Light it off your head like my daddy taught me to.
Authorities remind us alcohol and fireworks do not mix.
What a great start to a story.
I differ to beg, lady.
This after a man in South Carolina died from lighting fireworks on his head. Police say Alan McGrew started drinking at 6 in the evening. Reports say
First pickleball, now this? Jesus Christ, what do we do to deserve it?
Yeah, I worked that racket shaft. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Glurp, glurp, glurp. Another sin with a blow. Glurp. Yeah.
I too am Riri.
Me too. I'm Riri.
I'm in the midst of third dinner.
My crazy uncle out at the lake cabin found out I swallowed Nick's sword. He told me if I ever brought my puffed or flabby self over there again, he'd feed me to the walleye.
Jesus Christ.
Take my advice. I've learned a lot yesterday. Listen to me. Wait, what was my point? That's right. I'm always cool.
Koof says, thank you for not killing yourselves. He always says this. It's very creepy. Koof says, LMAO, April 1st. How ironic. Pure poetry. Thank you, Koof. Broken Pencil says, I'm sitting here with no power thanks to a hurricane and using my battery life for NLO. You've been giving me life, Melton. Thanks. You're so cute. You're not the first actually to do that. Brian King, I think, during Hurricane Katrina or something. Yeah. But anyway, I'm glad, and Godspeed. I hope you get your power back. That sucks. It's the worst.
Probably less because that's when they got the call. Well, you probably call right away on something like that. You don't check on him. And
Yeah,
like,
you're
are you
not
okay?
waiting. You're calling right away, dumbass.
Oh, their
You see his
goal's
head
gone.
go like a watermelon.
Somebody must have knocked out their goal and stuck it to me, man. Because their goal is completely gone. Fuck, dude. I'm seething about this.
Windsor from the bottle like Gino. It'd be 4.5 hours in and lighting fireworks off from his fucking head.
Yeah.
Yes, received a call about an injury suffered by an individual while engaging in shooting fireworks.
That's one way of putting
McGrew
it.
was pronounced dead at 11:10 that night.
They waited a little long to pronounce him dead.
He literally just goes on like wacky. He goes on like what's that? He goes on E-Bombs World. He goes on fucking whatever the most out of date site is and finds wacky news stories. You know,
Worked the
FARC.
And put it on his head in the street. The firework then exploded, causing massive head injuries. Yeah, so it got stuck in the tube.
Just like you won't believe what happened with a firecracker and a fox in some shithole in Tennessee. We will.
Oh, no. The coroner's office said the 41-year-old man, Ray McGrew, was pronounced dead at 11:10. The Dorchester County Sheriff's Office and Dorchester County Coroner's Office are investigating. I mean, you can probably wrap that up. We know what happened.
We don't need to ban all fireworks in that state because of one fucking idiot, by the way.
What?
No. Fuck that guy. He's a moron.
You don't think that? I think we should ban him. It's too much of a problem.
Fuck this idiot, dude.
It eliminates problems. Again, I
really,
stand by it eliminates problems.
If we keep fireworks illegal and we only lose one guy each state, we're probably doing okay.
We're doing fine.
By the way, Aaron's still locking down all the comments on all of his shows. Where are the Aaron stands? Where are the Aaron fans? Why won't they stick up for the toe? Why is every comment on every tweet, on every platform, just people attacking him about being a woman beater?
Yeah, you know what? I'm for it. Keep
Got
fireworks.
what he earned.
Keep fireworks legal. I would make the. I would make the position. I would assume the position that not enough people die from fireworks every year. We need to up the number. I bet you there's lots of people who are doing really dumb, fucked up shit with their fireworks, and they live. We got to put a stop.
I
to
met
that.
a guy at Benton Station one night who did dumb, fucked up shit with his fireworks. He was there with both hands wrapped in fucking like bandage and shit. He had to his buddy had to feed him his beer. His friend also had to go unzip his pants and take his dick out so he could piss. Yeah. And he was trying to hit on women
What
with
are
his
they-
hands wrapped up after his friend brought him to the bathroom. to
Can
hold his
you
dick so he could-
imagine him being
Okay,
a woman
how
beater?
is that guy not the coolest guy at that bar? Let me guess, Benton Station?
I just said yes,
Yeah.
Benton Station.
Yeah. That sounds like a Benton Station or Danny's Dugout kind of a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Definitely
It was
sounds
Benton.
like one of those two
So
bars.
just a man holding another man's dick in the bathroom. That's Benton Station.
Vikings rookie Kyrie Jackson's car was totaled in fatal crash. We have photos now.
Well, the
of
car
this.
was totaled in fatal crash. No shit. He died. Pretty sure the car was totaled.
B with $2 says best show on YouTube. Keep kicking butt. Oh, keep kicking butt, Aaron. Hashtag F Melton. You don't have to F Melton. First of all, don't.
You.
It's physically impossible. But no, he's just a fan doing a fan show. He's doing a little cry session every couple of days.
If you have 278 viewers and I have 690 viewers, I'm the fan show of your show. I ain't even tweet this, dog. I ain't even tweet this. You tweeted yours, I bet, twice, 3 times. I ain't even tweet this. You heard? Grow up. Grow up. These adults who want to acknowledge reality around them. You go back and watch when I found Steel Toe. I go, like, Steel Toe's a bigger show than everybody. Like, everybody that was making fun of them. Nobody could overcome Steel Toe. Chad couldn't do it.
And it just keeps rolling and smash.
Everything.
It doesn't look like it was rolled. It literally looks like it slammed. Like, that's.
Well, at any rate,
Matt's comment was that
was in one lane.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was an Infinity driven by some lady that tried to get over, and it swiped that vehicle off the road.
Ah.
Yeah.
Great stuff, Matt.
Jesus. All 3 victims, occupants of a maroon Dodge Charger, involved in the crash. Hazel was the driver, Jackson was the front seat passenger, and Lighton was seated in the rear of the vehicle. 3 vehicles involved in the crash, according to Maryland State Police, including also a silver Infinity Q.
So what's the show? He just reads news stories? Does he think it's the same as a radio show? Like he can just read news stories, weather, and traffic on the 9s?
Now I got the leverage. You need the haul risk. So here's my offer. Double my previous salary and give me $65 and we got a deal. That's what I make hauling shit from Texas to Oklahoma at the moment.
That's the sad part. You know, think about how desperate and crazy Mooby is. But look at this sad fucking bunch of barnacles he surrounds himself with. You know, like Corey Adam, who left and was going to like do his own thing because he'd been held back. It's like, what world was that guy in? Like, how serious was his delusion where he left a show that had 500, 600 live viewers? It was like, I'm sick of Mooby not listening to my ideas and holding me back. And his ideas were like hiding behind a screensaver and mumbling through his mustache off mic. It was rough.
I was really hoping you were going to take my offer.
I mean, if you want to.
No. Well,
you don't need to use me as an excuse, but I will not argue.
Because like I could do an extra 15 tomorrow and an extra 15 on Wednesday.
Oh, he wants to leave early already.
I don't know.
He wants to leave early.
I'll leave it up to you.
He wants to leave.
Steve C with $5. Melton has more viewers than we do right now. Oh no, what are we gonna do? You mean our secondary show?
He didn't say twice as many.
No. Well, I guess guys, we ought to wrap it up.
Your fan show?
We ought to call it a day.
Wow,
Well,
he
no,
won't
those
say
count as our
twice
views
as
anyway.
many. He won't say it.
Great. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, Steve. Thanks for the $5. You evening show people are 25 into tomorrow now.
Mm-hmm.
So you've almost got the morning show audience beat. They got you 30 in. And now you're $10 away from fucking them up. A radio host who interviewed Joe Biden has had to leave the station after admitting that the Biden campaign gave her pre-selected questions. So they're in cahoots, as they say.
Yeah, no shit.
Well,
Who didn't fucking know this?
She feels that she had to step away because it questions her journalistic integrity. That basically
now my fans are giving him money to fuck with him, which I think is dumb.
The president today, what am I gonna do? Oh God, if I don't ask him tough enough questions, people are gonna think I'm biased.
Well, I'm taunting mad about his speakers. Why wouldn't he say twice as many? He just said, "Oh, Melton has more."
Just ask him these questions that we want you to ask, and you're like, this really goes against all of my journalistic ethic.
Yeah, Steve C says they counted that as 5, not 350. Yes, all morning long he didn't do his movie math. He counted the money as the full value, which means he didn't make the goal. Technically, you know what I mean? He's not doing movie math. It means they're not doing well.
The campaign or the White House. But they were essentially the same questions, both interviews, about accomplishments, progress in your respective state.
Uh-oh. So 2 black radio hosts in Philly got the president on their show, and they were so happy to have the president on their show that they're like, look, we're only letting him on if you ask him these questions. Like, sounds good to me. We got the president on the show. Yep. Fuck it. All right. We'll take the pre-written questions from the campaign, which is like the biggest hack journalism thing you can do because now you're just a mouthpiece for the administration.
Right.
You're just Biden's bitch.
Great point, Aaron.
What's at stake in the election, what he has to say about his debate performance.
Aaron brings up a great point that's never been brought up. You know, journalists should be able to ask their own questions. It's fucked up. You know?
Or the campaign, or did you have to submit questions ahead of this interview?
Look, we don't want to fucking discuss this. Oh, Jesus.
Why'd you put it on your list then? Guys, we don't want to discuss this. Oh.
What?
Oh, Anonymous says I sent 2 super chats to Aaron as beat up my wife, and he won't pronounce the name right. Another win for the toe.
This guy's like, you fucking bitch. No.
Dude, he's been on the internet a while. He knows how it all works. That's why he hates it and wants to run away back to radio, which he got fired for being too mean for. And that's why he loved the internet. But now the internet's too mean. He wants to go back to radio. What is it? Is the radio his papa?
They're not good journalists.
The reason I ask is not a criticism of either view. It's just that if the White House is trying now to...
Is the radio his papa?
Vim, vigor, acuity of the president. I don't know how they do it.
I knew he was going to do it.
Questions first before the interview so that the president knows what's coming.
Now, the campaign in a statement did not deny providing these questions to that radio show host, but they did
Look at this chat. Do you think Nick is balls deep in April right now? Bink.
No.
Except these questions are we're not doing the interview. You already had these assholes in your back pocket, and you were like, hey, do us a solid and just read our questions verbatim. And these people had such little dignity in their journalistic endeavors. They
journalistic.
Right, cool, sounds good to me.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Anchor. Oh, why did they do it this way to try to prove that, Bob? Because they are questions that Biden has been programmed to answer in a specific way.
Yeah, what do you want him to do? Answer questions off the cuff? It's not.
He can't.
You can have one of two things. You can have Biden look like he has some sort of cognitive discipline, or you can let him wing it. Your call.
It's very clear why it was done.
Right.
Matt gets it.
Added that any reporter can ask the questions that they see fit. Now, today, the campaign is also saying that they're changing their practices going forward and that they will no longer be recommending questions ahead of interviews.
No, they will just be saying, these are the questions. We're not recommending answer or ask these. That's
We're
it.
telling. We can't let him on television or radio.
There's no multiple choice now. You ask these 4. That's it.
Source familiar with the Biden booking operation over at the campaign.
What is the show? What is the show that has an intersectional audience that's interested in what's going on with Gino Bisconte's broadcast, but also they want to know if CNN is being controlled by the Democratic Party to be a mouthpiece for the party?
Aww.
They basically said they can't have.
If only there were a show that would cover both. The latest with Gino Bisconte and Biden.
Let's go to Spec.
Why isn't there a program for me?
$10. He's a Melton fan, but he gave us $10. That means, of course, a Steel Toe fan. He says, Patrick has beautiful hair. Hi, Matt. Still love those speakers you built. That's a weird insult. Dustin with $4.99 says, do you think Nick is B deep in April right now? Does he mean butthole or balls?
I mean,
don't
both
know.
can be true.
Could be both.
He can be balls deep in her butthole.
In her butthole. Tim with $1.99.
Well, you don't want to speculate about stuff you don't know.
Already have, my man. $35 into tomorrow morning. Thank you. You guys are the worst trolls ever. Thanks for the money, stupid. Appreciate it. You know,
this guy's losing his mind about the money.
None of this is real, so we just get to fuck with you, and you gave us your money. Nice.
It's retarded.
Let's go to this next
It's like
one.
when that Golds guy just keeps insulting me for money. It's like if you really don't like someone, you shouldn't give them money. But if you can get a little tap dance out of it, I get it. I get that you want a soft shoe, Richie Rich. All the rich people are just making us all dance when you think about it.
The fucking cold, hard truth of it, my man. It's the cold, hard
What
truth.
just happened?
Everything he does is based on what somebody else is doing. He can't do his own thing.
No, wouldn't he? Does? Well, I mean, he's not a.
Teach me how it works, Matt.
I think he had, like I said, I think he had 30 viewers, and I think I'm being generous.
He did
back
two-
when he tried to do his own show.
He did 2 shows on me, and I think by the end of it, he liked me.
And who wouldn't?
I'm so lame. I can't even be hated.
You're just a likable boy.
Just so fucking boring.
All right, let's do.
Imagine making up this ending to those videos on your own. Yeah, he tried to make fun of my videos and couldn't. Or Felicia said that one time. He put my stand-up on and he tried to make fun of it, but he had to admit I was funny. I was like, did I? Holy shit. Play a clip. Why does nobody ever play a clip? Remember that time he made videos about me and by the end he liked me? Play a clip. Make me look stupid. Nobody ever makes me look stupid. I'm kidding. Everyone always constantly. Leave me alone. Steve C., he counted that as 5, not 350 yet.
Aaron beat me until I shit out my bones, like Bon Jovi's song Beat My Wife.
It's fucked up. Anonymous, fun fact, I sent no super chat to Aaron for obviously going without being said, being without notoriety. We are many. Hold on, are you still in the midst of a dinner? I am in the midst of a dinner. Only if it's like a murder mystery can you talk about it like that.
I have to hold Aaron now. He only yells in my ear through his teeth. Man, he's a good hugger. So tight.
I don't like that. I'll take care of it after the show. There you go, buddy. That's too bad. Guys, be nice to Lance. Lance is all right.
Mm-hmm.
If only there were a show that would cover CNN and Lance. If only there were a show where I could get my news from 2 guys who don't know what's going on, but also hear a man moderate his chat and talk about his show in the future. If only there were.
Oh, would that be? That just actually makes me sad thinking about that person. It actually bums me out. His life or their life. Let's go to this next one. This one's out of New York. A flight to Manchester, New Hampshire from Buffalo was diverted.
He always acts like there's this million troll. He's like, there's 9,000 places to go to hate me. There's 1 million places to go hate the toe and think I'm the worst guy ever and wish I was dead. Because we always, you know how we always go, he's the worst guy ever. And we wish he was dead. You know how we always sign off every program talking about that. He's so great. He's such a narcissist. Like, even when, talking about what a piece of shit he is, he has to be the biggest piece of shit, the worst guy in the world. It's like, of course you're in first place somehow, you fucking loser. It's so sad. What the fuck is going on with this guy?
Didn't actually have a bomb. Wait, hold on a second. You're saying that this man did not get through security with a bomb. That is
you guys are going to make him really spurg out here.
It was a fake bomb threat.
He had a bomb. It was still brewing, sir.
Yeah, not only that, he also, they left this out of the story, he whipped his cock out and started pissing in the aisle. That's how you know that maybe your bomb
You know
threat.
what's sad is he's been stalled at this 12.9 thousand subscribers now for 2 weeks. He's starting to feel like that when he got to 10,000, and he couldn't cross that line forever. He was like at 13.1 or something, 13.2. Wasn't he? And now he's at 12.9. He's been there for 2 weeks. Who knows how many more he needs to get to 13.
I thought they just did weird looking shirts when I was in high school. The American Eagle flight departed from Buffalo.
I'm going to get higher if you guys are going to keep yelling shit at me and stuff.
We thank our team members for their professionalism and our customers.
Thanks, Chris48 for 10 months. Member for 10 months. I'll take 6 of those months. So I'm 1/4 away from 5 years now. I don't know if you know how to movie math correctly.
And then more of them.
Thank you, Chris.
Over in Chicago and after boarding there. So, yeah. He had 10, 12, 13 drinks and just, it'd be fucking hilarious right now, dude. He said he got up to use the restroom and was coming back to his seat, but he has a medical urination problem. Oh.
No, you know what he has?
What?
Reminded Moopy of his own
himself when he
affliction.
drinks too much. That's not a medical urination problem.
No. That's just you get drunk and you piss your pants, you lose control.
Happens to the best of us, right, Moob?
I've never been so drunk I've pissed myself.
Neither have I. I've never understood the pissing yourself. Some people talk about like pissing yourself drunk.
I've also never done coke, and I've never swinged, and I never hit April. So many things I've never done.
What are you doing? Why are you telling everybody this?
Yeah.
With no shame.
Pissing yourself because you're so drunk. I always felt like that was...
Oh, my gosh. And I know the pretty antisocial ladies are watching. And one of them's coming to Vegas. And I haven't answered. But she's only available at night. So now I got to sneak out and lie to my wife. These women that are only available at night, They only come out at night. But yeah. Anyway, watch their show because I think they're going to start covering Aaron more and they're going to do live Q&As and I'm going to get them set up with Super Tip. And again, I want to hear what women have to say about him. The vibe. It's so good. It's so good to hear what women have to say about the dude. I love it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah. Wait till I'm actually begging for money. It'll come. Just be patient. You guys got to get better at it.
You guys should have Lemmy on, and you guys should have Keanu on.
1999. You guys are getting offended. You who have bullied women off the internet and wished death on people, you're getting mad because some report came out that wasn't true about something I didn't do, and I'm making jokes about it. And now you have to force yourself to clutch your pearls. You fucking sissies. Suck
What's
my
going
fucking
on?
dick and remember that I'm your dad. Let's go to the
Whoa.
gym for $1. By the way,
Where did that come
you
from?
guys are $55
God damn.
into tomorrow morning. Can we make it to 100?
What a fucking Monday night, huh?
We might. It's been a hell of a Monday night. Thank you guys
man.
for dropping in shitloads of money. They want Citizen M to shit on.
Dude, we just got 10,000 privately. You won't even believe it.
Says Biden has the cognitive abilities of a barnacle.
Oh, boy.
Barnacles have bad cognitive abilities, I'm guessing. Crunchy Cynicism with $2 says if you round up at Taco Bell, you're a mark, bud.
Oh, so that guy up there.
Oh, Dustin with $1.99. I bet you don't round up at Taco Bell. When you round up for their charity things, you're just paying their corporate taxes.
No, you don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah. You're just paying the corporation's taxes.
That's a weird virtue signaling. It does nothing.
What's going on?
You're fucking dumb.
Guys, don't fall for Taco Bell's tricks.
Matt's let you know. The whole scam behind rounding up at Taco Bell.
That's like I'm going to give a tip when I go to Subway. No, fuck you. You don't work for a tip wage. You work for a regular wage. I'm not giving a tip.
You really are a mean guy.
I
can't
am.
see the
I
tip
go
offer
get a
thing
tip.
without dropping a couple of bucks in there.
I give a tip when I go to a restaurant where I get served.
You know what I do?
Not a fast food joint.
I go to PetSmart, and when they ask you to round up for the animal shelters.
Oh my gosh, $50 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Yes, some will get higher along with you. Disclaimer, you always deflect compliments and self-deprecate your show. Take 30 seconds and don't do that. Your decision to snipe this particular live show or of Stubtoe is spot on. Simply thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm just not good at plugging things like the Overdose or the store, which is broken apparently. So I'll get high and I'll not deflect it. I'm the best. I rule. I'm the toast of the town. I'm the talk of the turf. I'm the tug of the toe.
Let's just say
Take this movie. I get so mad when I get money. He gets so mad when I get money.
Yeah.
Because of the actions of myself.
Thank you, Nannerpuss.
And I am in a much better spot.
I'm gonna call Anonymous
and
Nannerpuss.
if that upsets you to the point where you have to make shit up about me,
whoa, he's still going.
More power to you. I personally would find people to love and live your life, but
What
I
is
understand
going
you need
on?
me. Beloved Chatter with $5 says, ever consider moving the studio upstairs so Johnny doesn't have to throw himself down the stairs in the morning?
It's not
Matt
a
would
joke.
help, I bet you. No,
Dude,
we don't even make Johnny come to the house anymore.
You could put it in front of your picture, your window.
Hold on, that only started since the allegations too. So now Johnny doesn't come to the house. Since the allegations only. That started last week. Before that, Johnny was coming to the house. So now no one comes to the house but Matt, and Keanu and Gino won't even do virtual.
You have to figure out something.
Holy shit. Johnny's almost done. Johnny's next. Matt'll be last.
Fucking thinking about it.
Then
Because Matt thinks Aaron's awesome. And now that Aaron's single, like Matt thinks Aaron's like a fucking like king.
They're also $60 into tomorrow. Thank you so much. Keep it going, boys and girls. We appreciate your generosity to what is, in our opinion, the best show out there. Let's go into this
New
next
bong,
one.
get along.
I wanted to play guess on this one. Porn star Jessie Jane, official cause of death revealed.
I don't know
Go
who
ahead.
Jessie Jane is.
Would you like me to show you who Jessie Jane is?
I mean, it sounds like a good time.
We're not going to get gay about it. I'm just going to Google search it. We're not going to,
Okay.
Oh. I mean, if she was a pigger, I wouldn't.
Why don't
be
you turn
so
off your safe search? What the fuck's going on here? This is a porn star. Why do they all have clothes on? Jesus Christ.
There, are you happy
All
now?
right. Oh, there's fingers and holes. Okay.
Okay, no black ones. That's good.
Too much fentanyl mixed into her Coke.
Gross.
You think so? Look,
just kind of, I don't call it a hunch.
when it's porn stars, I either go S word or I go, the drug overdose thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's where my money's at.
Honky says Jessie Jane was shot by Wyatt Slurp.
Wait, you didn't have that?
The S word. Thank you for the super sticker. NY516, the Aussie guy, had Lemmy on my show and she had some good stories. Yeah, apparently Lemmy was telling the Aussie guy that April was texting her in February of 2023, if I'm correct, that she wanted off the Steel Toe show in any way possible. She was done with it. This is over a year before she actually quit. Fascinating. And Lemmy wouldn't lie.
I know nothing about this, and I nailed it.
TMZ has learned that Jessie died from an accidental fentanyl.
Oh, boy. Dustin said, I'm in Aaron's head. Go get him, Tiger. Steve C, as soon as Matt talked, Pat, Yes.
Hello, Waffle House trainees. Please put a sad face on a plate with 2 ketchup packets and Hershey syrup if you think the customer has AIDS.
I'm high enough to watch that again. That was so good. Anonymous, $50. Fair, you can call me. Pause for all in the chat to join in.
You can call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss.
Thankfully I know I'm a plantainopus and the world can't stop us now. Oh, this is the greatest show. End transmission. Thank you, Anonymous. I haven't been able to check out from the NLO store in weeks. Says you want shipped to my address. I know. We're gonna have new stuff. But I'll get it fixed so you can order the old stuff first. I apologize. I'm very aware, but I'm one guy, and I'm, again, all day with the Lexus today.
How much money did fucking Stagnetti 1 make, or Pirates 1 make, that they could spend $8 million on Pirates 2? And what kind of fucking porn character's name is Stagnetti? I'm hating this.
It didn't sound like he's got much to throw around.
There was a missionary ship carrying the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Oh, you see, it was a missionary ship.
I get it.
Oh.
And it was attacked. Give it to me. His Majesty wants the pirates executed. We would be honored to do His Majesty's bidding.
And I bet you as soon as those guys find the pirates that took them, those dirty whores, they're going to fuck them all.
Fuck them to death.
Nothing good's going to come of this.
DP Digital Playground.
Stagnetti, he's dead.
He's just too horny. Again, Darren got broken up with this week. Aaron got broken up with this week. Sorry, I was looking at Dustin's name. And they're just horned up, man. Matt's been in a relation for a while. And Aaron's just horned the fuck up. So they're watching YouTube legal porn trailers and just getting off to it together, touching tips.
I have to watch this.
What the fuck?
I need to watch this now.
What just happened?
Well, you just heard him. He fucked his retarded cousin.
I clearly heard what the dialogue in the scripted porn movie was. But it came out of fucking nowhere. This guy's panicked.
So what's happening now is what's known in the gay community as sunrising. It's when 2 supposedly straight males joke about doing something gay. This can be a lot of different things, but in this case, it's watching a porn together. They watched this porn trailer, and now under the guise of comedy, Matt threw out there, oh my God, I have to watch this now. And you know, Aaron's going to go, we should watch it together and talk about it on the show. And then they're going to be upstairs in his dark house with his 20-inch sound bar so nobody can hear the paint mixing. And this is how they come out. Again, it's not called sunrising. I made that up, but you believed it. It sounded believable for a second.
It's retarded cousin.
I can tell you.
Sunrise.
This goes like this. It goes, They let him improv.
He's like, I'm going off script. Just let me do it. And they're like, whoa, you can't just say I fucked my retarded cousin. Well, we've already gone up against our $8 million budget, so we got to keep that take.
This foolishness is going to kill us all.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
I fucked my retarded cousin.
Oh, why does this always happen to me? Kiss me.
Owens, you be looking for trouble, eh, Owens?
What the fuck was that?
Katsuni. Sasha Grey.
She's got all the big name ones.
Wow. Jenna Hayes.
No, you're breathing like kids.
Stoya, Riley Steele, Gabriella Fox, Shyla Stiles, Riley Richards, Brianna Love, Veronica Rain, Abby Brooks, Shauna Lee. But we didn't get the one girl, the dead girl. Jessie Jane, there she is. Jesus. Pirates 2, Stagnetti's Revenge.
Friday night's going to be fun.
Where somebody apparently fucked their retarded cousin.
You're single? I wish I was single.
I'm at a loss. No, what is it? Pirates 2, Stagnetti's
Revenge.
And then they're going to be like, well, we got to watch Pirates 1 first.
How does it?
We don't want to go in not knowing the narrative.
Well, porn is free now. How does that make the $8 million back?
Chris Thompson with $5 says she was in my friend's music video, Shotgun Rebellion Devil's Daughter. Really?
Okay.
Jessie Jane Stagnetti's Revenge.
Textbook sunrising. Yep. Yep.
No, she's
already $60 towards the goal for tomorrow.
Search is off.
Then we will try to knock out the 100 left from yesterday. And we can start on today's goal on Wednesday.
On this Google search.
By the way, the real toe test tomorrow is, and classic toe boys will love this one. Tomorrow, whatever the number ends up being tonight that they're into tomorrow, let's say 60 because that's where they're at now, but it'll probably be more. Let's see if tomorrow when they're 60 into tomorrow, that means it's 290. Or does that include also take some off because you're supposed to lower the goal? Is it 250? Or is it just 290? Thanks for last night. He plays those number games all the time. And again, he's not even hitting his goals now because he's counting 10 as 10, 5 as 5, et cetera, et cetera.
$65 into tomorrow's goal. Jesus Christ.
Catch him tomorrow. Catch him if he starts subtracting from 350 tomorrow.
Tonight. And we appreciate it wholeheartedly. Haktua Girl gets emotional at first paid appearance. Was it Pirates 3?
This dude's losing his mind every time he gets $5.
Stop watching Steel Toe, Shane. You're sticking it to me by ignoring me. I just had a robot fix my hernia. Gino doesn't have a hernia. Kumia doesn't have a hernia. I'm the one with the hernia. One hernia to rule them all.
Did he really have hernia surgery? I don't watch MLC very often anymore. It's on watch. It's just Chad and him being behind on things and thinking they're scooping stuff. Can't watch. Anonymous, $50. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Okay, one more cheeky comment. All this weird pirate content first makes me think they're pathetic for YouTube safe porn. Just go for the real shit. Second, Spinal Rules, Killer Instinct fan. What's going on?
The mic in hand, Cena addressed the packed crowd, telling them tonight.
One day you're going to have to reveal yourself, Anonymous.
WWE. Suddenly, the audience began chanting, no.
I guess you don't
flashing
have to.
hand gestures to reflect their disappointment. Gone silent. Oh.
You're just creating quite a drip of money, and every time, this drip of money starts, I go, oh, boy.
WWE was currently going
This guy's going to shoot me one day.
Period, but he also recalled some bad times when nobody wants to be your friend and the most dedicated fans stand
just
by
like
your
Mike
side.
Boudet, that's
Cena
his
then
final
gave props to
task.
the Canadian fans for always
Murder
showing up
Melton
and helping build the WWE into what it is today. You know why TMZ won't show you any clips of him making this announcement? Because WWE copyright blocks the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
They take your video down. They don't even fuck around with strikes or anything like that. They just get your shit taken down immediately. He also pointed to a historical first, Netflix's exclusive partnership with Raw, which will launch in 2025. Yeah, it's kind of huge. Like, Raw has been on USA and TV for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing his
And now they're
old
gonna be
school
moving
arm
totally to
crossing.
Netflix streaming next year. That can't be good
Well,
for.
who the
That's
fuck's
not
got-
good news for television.
Who the fuck's got cable anymore?
I mean, you got Hulu Live, right?
I enjoy this show. The host is so humble, and that hair. Oh, women are really getting upset. Dildog, member for 4 months. Who is Mike Morse? He's the author of Ha Ha History. Very funny book.
I might pick it up again, but like even that I watch on Amazon on my HBO.
Grow up, Dildog. Grow up.
Next day, like I don't watch that live.
We're not here to make fun of people and shit in people's mouths.
Next year's WrestleMania in Las Vegas would mark his final WWE appearance. Then he thanked his many supporters.
I've been to Las Vegas. Maybe I'll go again one day, or maybe I'll just look up flights.
Oh.
Either one would give me some endorphins, and then I'd feel like I did it.
Hogan in pro wrestling. I mean, for a
By
lot
the
of
way,
kids,
keep the suggestions coming where I should go in Europe. We're going to end up putting up a poll on Super Tip for like weeks. And then the winner, all that money is going to help me go there. It won't be a lot. I only need, hotel and flight from the UK. Flights around Europe are very cheap.
under like 25 or 30, you grew if you're 25 and under, you grew up watching John Cena. That was
People have so many good suggestions. I almost want to make a tour of it.
Kids, this is their Hulk Hogan.
Just do a week, and every day there's a new survey. Every day there's a new survey, and I have to go to a new place for like 3 or 4 or 5 days.
Always another big check they write them to come back.
No, it has to be in Europe so I can like hop around. Is Turkey safe for Americans right now? I don't know. You got to look up that stuff.
I went to their last rodeo tour like 10 fucking years ago. Do you know how pissed I am?
How many farewell tours did
Humble
Kiss do?
brag.
They're still doing them. I went to Brooks and Dunn, the last rodeo.
Dude, I went to a Kiss farewell tour when I was 15, and they're still doing shit.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. Shut up.
Fucking dumb. So John Cena he's retiring at WrestleMania. He'll be back. There's a bunch of those people, like the Eagles, have gone on tours where they're like, "We're never getting back together. Fuck that." Then they got back together
We're back
one
together
time.
again.
And they're like, "We're
and
never."
then again.
Yeah.
And then again.
There's a bunch of them that have gotten back together and then said, "No, we're done."
Mm-hmm.
Come
I
right.
think the
back.
Eagles are doing the Sphere.
Seize the day, SEAS the day with 279. He he's another. See, I told you all the NLO people are Steel Toe fans.
Yeah.
Patrick doesn't have his own audience members. They're all ours. He said he found us there. See, I told you.
Man, I wish he'd stop saying that. It hurts so much every time. Grrr.
Into tomorrow.
I hate that he knows the truth.
I think Vidam sent this one in over on Rumble a little while ago. Let's take a look at what's.
I'd like to send the Aussie guy a free hat. So just send me all of your family's info.
To the American.
I'm not kidding. I'd like to send the Aussie guy a hat. He's a nice man.
Candy or soda, but one with a very targeted product that's powered by AI is making headlines this morning.
He wears hats, right?
Are made by the company American Rounds that sell ammunition.
I'm send Gino a hat or a headband. I'm gonna send Kiki a hat. We're really gonna turn everybody around on Melton. We're really gonna turn people around, and we gotta start giving people hats. Everybody except Panhandler.
Oh, in the vending machine. So they have all the rounds and casings and everything like that, and you order them on the machine, and it just makes you your ammo.
He's driving you crazy, Patrick. Shut up, band.
You can just buy ammo and have it in your store.
Right, dude, I just need somebody to love me in my real life. All I have is the toe. Oh, man.
It's not like stored ammunition. It's only like once it's purchased, it's
fucking
a bullet.
dude, it's fucking Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure you can have
Panhandler's like the dog that nips at your heels all day, and then you do one thing to him, and he's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, is there an address I could send my doll to?
with their ID cards, but the city council of Tuscaloosa in Alabama was unsure about the kiosk legality.
Right? Can you just have a machine that you trust AI
So-
and it just makes your ammo for you?
I don't think it makes it. I think there's boxes of ammo in it based on what they were just placing into things there. That would be pretty complex for that thing to fucking produce.
Aaron thought this thing, because it's frosted and he can't see in it, makes your ammo to order. It thinks it's packing your casing. Aaron's so fucking dumb. Wow, this thing's pretty advanced. He's like letting AI make your ammo. Yeah. And right next door, Ray makes a grill.
No way is the government going to
So
start
it
tracking
knows
this stuff.
exactly who the fuck it sold the ammo to.
Yeah, in no way is the government
Yeah.
going to take advantage of this
Yeah,
information.
no, not at all. It
No.
knows exactly who it's selling it to. That's why they're doing it.
This is in no way a chance for them to acquire this information
It's
so
either-
they can
yeah,
create a
no.
national database of who's buying ammunition.
It's for your convenience or your safety. That's where they get your info on. That's how they start tracking you. That's what they're doing here. It's for your convenience.
There's always a catch, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Go to the
Another
fucking
win
gun
for
shop
the-
and buy your bullets,
Ammunition
stupid.
being sold in grocery stores. The vending machines. Is that? I mean, I thought it was a lot. I thought it was a joke.
Way to be on top of shit, Mr. Mayor.
I thought was joke.
Here, or a city councilman. That wasn't the mayor. I'm sorry. I saw them selling ammo in the machine. I thought they were fucking around. You know what else I done?
That was candy bullets.
Yeah. You know what else I done? What? I fucked my retarded cousin. God, it seems to be going around.
Fucking callback. That's why this guy's a pro. Seeds a day. Says loser. He is LOL set. LOL.
The war says that it has since been removed due to a lack of sales. American Round's website says, quote, all transactions comply with federal and local regulations, maintaining the highest standards of responsible sales.
Great. You put a robot out of a job. Now where's it going to build bullets?
Or 21, but for more.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
okay.
no, the problem is it's all 100% tracked by the government. That's the part.
It is wild that Aaron had no idea what a vending machine was.
Also, I was thinking about this part too.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't this thing just basically come with a giant steal from me sign? Like rob me, bust me open?
Yeah, it's probably set up like an ATM machine, though, where it's kind of hard to fuck with.
Speaking of ATM machines, just in for Moody, a pretty big deal. We just ticked over $50,000 worth of super tips processed for all creators. That's across the board. And we don't have very many. Thanks to everyone for sticking with us. What happened? Was there a scandal? But this is why he doesn't handle anything. By the way, how are you liking this ultra realistic TTS voice message currently reading this? Okay, shut up. Thank you, Moody. Yeah, that's $10,000, is it? In saved fees for creators. $10,000 of saved fees on paper. Anyway, that's crazy and wild, and I'm rich. Oh, wait. We don't get... That's just processed. It just means... It doesn't mean we made. Also, Moody has updated the $1,000 tip. So he told me to replay it. I'm going to do that. He added some flair to it, I think. I can't find him. Moody, can you pin him? Don't play him. Can you just pin him? I know Moody. He'll like play it. Just pin it. I want to play it. I want to control my own destiny. Hit the like button. If he pins it, they'll come to the... I can't find them. Because I don't have any tools, man. I don't have the ability to do anything in the back end. Rudy also just bought a Lexus. No, it just means that much has gone through us. It doesn't mean like we made. Like, can we get 10% of that? What's that, $5,000? Wow, we're rich. We are very rich. This is going to be really cool. Let's see what they're...
And are you coming on the 10th? Because we've kind of booked you and promised you. People have bought their tickets already, and you know that old thing.
There's a bit of that.
So if you're still holding on to that date, I'd appreciate knowing for sure.
Holy shit!
I guess I would say. The funniest thing
I guess I would say
Joe Rogan laughing at Joe Scarborough.
Or Markham Unplayed or whatever it is.
No, did Scarborough
there they are.
really
Okay.
say that?
Thank you, Moody.
I'll say this. Credit to Scarborough if he said this after the debate.
God, so that's the second or third time he's had to go back to... He's too afraid to ask them directly, so he has to do it through his show. You know, and Keanu doesn't even watch his show. She watches it through me. So now it's wild over there. All right, ready to see the new $1,000 tips? And again, there's a million things we could really use to be done on the platform, but Moody spent the entire weekend doing this instead. If you're wondering what he did, it's the little flying dots, I guess. Aaron didn't read my super chat. Sorry about that, everybody. Aaron didn't read my super chat saying I'm NLO member. Oh no. Sorry, my whole blood sugar just crashed. The energy. I saw double. I can't wait until Aaron and Matt show gets signed by a local radio station. Yeah, he is. He's in talks. They're negotiating now. Stuff.
Bullshit. Like, you've just untethered yourself from anything honest or truthful.
Uh-oh.
You can go fucking bananas.
Uh-oh.
With the next thing. You can be like, oh yeah, Biden, you know, you can be like my uncle and be talking about like
your uncle. Oh, my.
You know, Biden's actually dead and they replaced him with fucking done babies.
I think I got to get higher.
Blood in them. Oh, that's the other thing. He says that the rich people are getting the done babies' blood put in them so they can stay younger.
Oh, okay.
And that we're all supposed to live until like 400 years if we had those med beds. We could all be cured of all our problems.
How is
and then we'd all live to 400.
By the way, both Anonymous and Mike Boudet gave thousands of dollars last week. So I don't want Anonymous to be overshadowed. You know, Mike Boudet did the big shiny black ones, which is awesome. And again, 2 of them get fucked. But let's not forget Anonymous as well. And look, I mean, today even, Jesus Christ, man, take a break. Aren't you busy at amongst a dinner? What did he say? I'm amongst a dinner? Amidst a dinner?
Trump's
betwixt a dinner. I'm betwixt a meal right now? What was his answering machine?
It just hurts.
What?
I'm glad you enjoyed story time.
I loved it. It was my favorite thing in the fucking world. Are you kidding me? I want to hear more.
I work with somebody who's not quite that into it, but not that far from
I
it.
love that shit. I love that shit. For sure. Bam Mar Oh no. Bam Margera in talks with bare knuckle fighting. Oh, to join broadcast team. Oh, thank fucking Jesus. Okay. Oh.
You thought Bam was going to be bare knuckle fighting?
I thought they had gotten I thought Bam Margera was so desperate that they were going to have him doing bare knuckle fighting.
Punch for punch with random people?
Jesus Christ.
Does anybody want to take a fork right now and go watch an old show? An old toe show?
I was like, who's he going to fight? God, they're going to try and get him to fight Knoxville or something, or Jeff Tremaine or somebody like that. Okay, so he's going to join their broadcasting team.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's clean. I've seen some videos lately of him that make me wonder.
Yeah.
They're almost done.
Didn't stick with it.
But then again, his brain might also just be fried. Oh, God. You know? Get used to seeing Bam Margera ringside at Bear.
Let's go hunting. And we really want to find an April show, ideally. What's the show right before? $5:31. Oh no, I'm way ahead. So fucked up right now, you guys. Friday with Johnny. This
Keep
one?
it 100 around the.
This is when it was all unraveling.
A lot of people putting the 100 emote.
Disavow.
I can't tell you how much I disavow it. I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to bully a Jew. I'm trying to bully all of them. I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm kidding. I don't want to see that symbol anymore. It's a symbol of hatred. It's a symbol
Let's go back down to why April was always doing her makeup and hurried. Always so tired.
Of bad times. Everyone remembers
The Holocaust.
The Holocaust. Who could forget?
6 million of them probably forgot because they're dead now. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah.
Everybody remembers Hitler used to do this a lot. He used to go, Reichenstagen, Glupenglaben.
He also used to do this a lot.
Yeah, he used to play the circle game with Goebbels. That's why Goebbels always wore long sleeves, because he had bruises all over his upper arm. And then...
wait a minute. You have bruises all up and down your upper arm.
You had... And, of course, everyone knows when Hitler would walk around going, we keep it 100 around the Reich. So I'm glad that the ADL has finally gotten around to that. I'm glad that the 100 emoji has finally been exposed for what it is. It's going to be a great show today. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to lean into the Crowder thing a lot today.
He started growing the hair out again when he started fucking Kayla.
I want to get this all cleared up because I see people. I see people actually getting Crowder's back on this, and it just goes to show that, like, classic sociopathic manipulation and narcissistic manipulation tendency is, like, they still work. Sure. Like, there's a reason people do them.
Whoa! A little bit of insight. I mean, this is insane. You can really just pick any episode. He's telling you, he's showing you his playbook.
Yep.
It's because there are people who go, oh, yeah, it sounds about right. Versus people who just notice certain patterns and notice certain things and go, oh, this guy's full of shit. Like, this person's evil. It's amazing. I was watching.
Literally, like, we watching him denounce all the wife beating stuff just like he denounced all the coke and swinging. It's so insane. And then he's telling you what he's doing here. This is insane.
And, you know,
amazing.
A lot of the, you know, it's amazing. Steven Crowder, why don't you marry black people? But it's incredible to me. A lot of the people getting Steven Crowder's back are people who feel like they stand something to gain by grabbing onto Crowder's coattails.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've watched, and credit to ROTC, we've watched Boring Jeremy from The Quartering.
Yep.
We've watched him wash Crowder's balls like an Asian at a laundromat.
And somehow Steven still doesn't notice him.
I don't know if Steven knows his name. And then you have, like, you know what? Boring Jeremy is to Crowder what I am to Cumia.
Oh, it's close though. I mean, like you're getting close. Like Kumi at
Getting
least had you on
closer,
a show and everything. Did Crowder have him on a show?
That's true. I don't think Boring Jeremy ever hosted an episode of Louder with Crowder.
I don't think so.
I have multiple times hosted the Anthony Cumia show.
Yeah. Do you know what Boring Jeremy's?
You're a regular fill-in for the big man himself. That's why he didn't know your name. That's why he didn't know your name.
His problem is why Crowder won't remember.
What
him.
is his problem?
He won't wear a gun holster.
Oh yeah, he won't fight like hell.
He won't make the what is it? Is it Sparta or 300 videos? It's 300.
Oh yeah, and like Tombstone and shit like that.
Yeah, he won't make those videos.
Yeah, those are
him.
good. Man, I got to stop ripping on Crowder. I'm probably just jealous. Those are just really good videos.
This would have been perfect. Crowder had a mug club, right? Boring
Still
Jeremy.
he still has a mug club.
He has one.
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
He has one. That's
They
mug.
fight like hell over there.
What goes in mugs?
Coffee brand coffee.
Coffee brand coffee.
Oh my God!
He
Would
missed
Steven
out.
Crowder put some coffee brand coffee in a goddamn mug so Boring Jeremy can feel loved? And then I think Tim Pool is grabbing on Steven Crowder's.
By the way, perfect opportunity to plug your own coffee. No? No? Crescent Mountain? You make $3 a bag? No?
Ball sack.
Nice.
I don't really. Does he have to?
Tim Pool?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's pretty well off.
Is Tim Pool Crowder? I think Crowder's much bigger than Tim Pool, so maybe Tim Pool does have to grab his balls. I don't know. But then I saw that Pearl.
Remember when he was going to get the co-host a mic arm? That never happened. This guy's put $0 back into his show. It's so wild. It really is insane. Speaking of the devil, I'm selling the old computer PC if anybody wants a good deal on an old computer. If anybody wants an old computer, hit me up. It's got an Intel 10th generation i7 chip. It's got like 64 gigs of RAM. It's got a 3070 NVIDIA graphics card. Okay, anyway, I'm going to be getting rid of it or parting it out or mining NLO coin with it. Offer it to Michael Ray Bauer. Can you imagine? That fucking slut. Should give it away to a fan that really needs it. Should give it away to my new editor. It is a beast of a machine.
Like Chrissy hates.
Aw.
Yeah, that
Pearl Davis.
Pearl Davis. I saw she basically, the way she sent it out on Twitter, it looked like Steven Crowder sent her bullet points to tweet and she just copied and pasted them.
Well, maybe she's finally looking for a man and she saw Steven single.
Oh, that's right. You got to figure out that part. If you see ugly conservative women sucking up to Steven Crowder, it might be because he's a...
You know what I want to watch? I want to watch the one with Jesse Lee Peterson now. How do you spell it? Jesse. Because that was the one he talks about his parents and stuff. Yes. Yes, Queen.
All right, guys, how's this? We're back again.
That's how this show starts. This is great. This is going to be great.
All right, guys, how's this? We're back again. We've restarted the stream.
Look how healthy April is. She's so fat.
We restarted. There we go.
She's so fat, right, guys? She's fucking huge.
How's that? That'll learn you for booking Jesse Lee. I mean,
come on.
Again, I don't know if it's YouTube or whatever the hell it was, but we've been good. I mean, we've been in the 5,000s. We've been.
This is before they knew my name. Look how healthy and happy. 439 thumbs ups on a 5,000 view video. 21 comments. They were floating. Now the comments are locked. You can't comment. They break 100 thumbs ups, they'll suck themselves dry. They had 400 and something thumbs downs the other day. Yeeks. Yeeks. We're fine over here, guys. We're the big show. The other shows just suckle at our teat. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Just a weird deal. They're saying what happened. We are live now.
So, in regards to sending this producer, like you're going to set up the link and you want me to give him your email, or do you need his? But I need to let him know that you're.
Wow, so they've always been a pro show. They've always just sucked. I mean, they've never been a pro show. This is dog shit. They're trying to figure out what to do. He's typing in the chat, of course. She doesn't know what to do or how to send a link. Who's setting it up? Am I sending it to this producer? When are we? We're live, guys. Imagine them. They want to go on radio. They want to go on radio. I mean, they think they're talking to the company.
Doing it.
I need you to send me his. All right. Everybody hit refresh. So I know you're here. I see they're saying it's
He
still.
thinks you can tell the internet that. Everybody hit refresh. Everybody hit refresh. So I can see who's here. You need to see who's here. Remember when before he's like, if you've been blocked and you want to be unblocked, email me. And if I recognize your name and you've done good things, I'll unblock you. It's like, what?
Shit, just got here working fine for me. This is what you get for going with Charter.
Oh, wow. He is just reading the chat. He's a fucking loser. This has never been good. What was his show like on the radio? This is so bad.
Our internet is fine.
It's fantastic.
Guys, all of our shit is working great. I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck.
Oh, my
Our numbers are up. I don't know what to tell you.
God, this is a nightmare. Refresh. We are live. I thought it was just me with the lagging. All right, guys. Is the lagging still going on?
All
we heard is that Aaron makes April
still
shave her box with a
going
rusty
on.
switchblade.
I ain't no bitch.
She's hardcore. Let me see with a rusty switchblade.
I ain't no bitch.
It's fine. It looks great.
Wow, look how fast their
She's
chat
hardcore.
was.
Let me see with a rusty switchblade. Yeah, it's all good.
This is
Look how he
awful.
used to let his
if
chat
you're all
flow.
doing a bit, this is heartbreaking.
Yeah, I went. All we heard is that Aaron. I need you guys. I need you guys giving feedback in the chat. Honest to God, guys, that shit like this makes me panic. I need you to get in touch with us here. I don't know why you all said it was lagging and why it was.
He's asking everyone in the chat to get in touch with him. What the fuck is going on? I need you all to get in touch here so we can figure out what's going on, guys. Everyone reach out, please.
Everything is good on our end. Tweet. All right, guys. Let's go to the chat here, see what they're having to say. Seems better now. Worked great for me. Okay, so other people are saying worked great for me. I need everybody to come back though. Everybody tweet this out. Everybody.
I need everyone to tweet it. This is not a drill. We need everyone to come back or my ego will be shattered. I can't just do a show for whoever's here. I need everyone to come back. I need everyone to come back.
Working too. I'm not just bullshitting here.
All right, so it's working all right now. Now it's okay. Now the chat. I had to reset the chat. Otherwise, it wasn't gonna cooperate. Okay, here we
No, I don't dark mode anything except I'm like Moody, except like a dev environment.
It was really bad, but it's good now. I don't know what that could have been.
Dark mode's for fucking geeks and millennials.
Was all good. OBS was awesome. So I don't know what the deal is there. A lot of people blaming Putin. Get back to 200 likes, people, says the mood. We got to get back to fucking 200 people. That sucks, man. We were having a nice show. We had over 500. We were on our way to 600 people for a little while there.
Shit.
And now now apparently we started lagging
And
really
what
bad.
happened?
And a bunch of people left.
And what happened?
Fudge.
Oh, booger.
Gravy Show says Lauren got her coder friends to DDoS your router. Oh, no. It came in about...
He's like a radio guy. If there was a big car accident, he would be like, everybody pull over, grab someone out of a car, get them into your car. Let me know when everyone's listening again. We're about to do a show. We're about to do a great bit about pickleball. And I don't want anyone to miss this. I know the accident's bad. I'm just saying, if you can grab everybody, hand them a bumper sticker, tell them about the tow. Maybe tell them while they're waiting on emergency vehicles to dial their if they can reach it, if the airbag's deflated enough, turn to 1017, Rockin' 101. We got a great thing coming up later where Corey Adams tells us his favorite places to hide Easter eggs.
All right. Continuing on, we mentioned the Dana White thing earlier in today's show. The premiere of the Power Slap League has now been pushed back 1 week after he slapped his wife. You know, they could have turned it into great promotion.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it doesn't seem like neither of those two seemed super bothered by it. It seemed like another day.
What balls if they would have played? What better way to show that you're both over it and you're fine than use the slap as like in the commercial for the Power Slap League?
Yeah.
Like watch people who just want to, knock the shit out of each other, smack it out in our arena, and it's his wife going bam and then him boom.
Whoa.
Dana White's Power Slap League will move forward after the UFC president.
Is there any show that he doesn't joke about domestic violence?
President was captured on camera slapping his wife, Anna. White's new show was scheduled for a January 11th launch on TBS, but it will instead premiere on Wednesday, January 18th, a UFC official told ESPN. It was unclear what would become of the new league when video emerged of Dana White and Anna. He will immediately ask April, really uncomfortable, because in his world, you don't talk about these things.
Nope. No, you don't.
You don't discuss the kind of stuff that he's getting asked. But at any rate, we're, like I said, we're right there. I'm just checking here to make sure that all of my shit is up or anything.
Oh, it's okay.
Share. We're just waiting for him to get back. Oh, shit. Oh, this is just fun.
Oh, get the chat out of there.
Get the chat out of there, Aaron.
What do you think he does on
the Roadcaster?
Lectures people on how to be better.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here he comes. We'll turn down the bumper a little bit here until oh, fun. This is like being back in radio. I have a bumper.
Is it taking you back?
Yeah.
Jesse
Lee Peterson on YouTube. Oh, I should get the plugs ready.
Yes, you should.
Jesse Lee Peterson.
He has so many plugs, though, because he's got all sorts of shit.
Yeah. Instagram, Jesse Lee. Here, JesseLeePeterson.com will probably be the easiest one.
It'll cover everything.
Fallen State
It's
TV.
good that you're doing all this now.
JesseLeePeterson.com. Again, that's probably the easiest one. He's also got all kinds of books out there. New episodes every Friday on The Fallen State.
Why didn't April make a template?
Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m.
April, make a template.
9 to noon Eastern, so that's 8 to 11 our time.
He's a preacher, too.
He had, there he is. Oh, there's the man. All right. He's coming in just a second here. Again, JesseLeePeterson.com. The Fallen State, new episodes every Friday. The Jesse Lee Peterson Show, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 Pacific, 9 to noon Eastern.
Look, he's a pro.
Let's see if we've got him. Jesse Lee, how are you, sir?
He's a pro now.
Is he there?
All right, folks, welcome back. 888-7753-773. 888-77-JESSE. So for we're doing a simulcast here to the callers. Just hold on. I'll get to you in a minute here. I'm doing a simulcast with the Steel Toe Morning Show. They wanted to interview me, ask me a few things. I'm like, okay, because our shows are on at the same time. And I'm like, well, let's do a cybercast. And so I'm on with Aaron Imholte and his wife, April.
Yes.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Jesse. We're really excited to have you, man. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Sonny really thought he was still going to be a thing. He really still thought he had it.
Our show, we're pretty big fans of yours. We've played a lot of your stuff.
Again, it's the same way he is now. He thinks he can work everybody over. He thinks he's smarter than everybody. And he's like, yeah, this guy tears everybody's relationship apart, but we're different. Same way he got arrogant about, bringing his wife on his show in the first place. No, I know what I'm doing. We are different. April's remarkably talented. All that gobbledygook. So he thinks he knows how to handle Jesse Lee Peterson.
Over and over, because it's some of the most legendary things. We recently went over your Dr. Phil appearance.
Oh yeah, Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
that was funny.
That was hilarious. There's a whole we're watching these people as you're speaking who have never heard a person speak like this before.
This is Aaron's playbook. Same thing he did to Ray. Talk him up, compliment. Chad's turning into like one of the smartest guys around. And Chad's over there, Chad's so dumb. He's like, maybe I am turning into one of maybe I am respected. And then we get the best of both worlds where they team up.
It's like just so blunt and open. Like usually, even if someone says the things you do, they say them in a way that are just kind of like, well, I got to make sure that I don't upset too many people. And when you just come out and you're like, well, yeah, I think white people should be having more babies, and watching everybody's eyes just go gigantic. It's one of the greatest things. So the first question I actually wanted to ask you today was very simple. Where do you get the balls?
God gave them to me. But,
There you go.
What happened was about 33 years ago, God took the spirit of anger away from me. And when he took the spirit of anger, because anger is evil, it's
oh boy, this is getting appropriate.
The nature of the devil, and anyone who has anger has fear. And so when I didn't know that was going to happen, but when he took the spirit of anger away, he also took away the children of the devil, like fear and doubt and worry, insecurity, and stress and all that. It left me. So inside of me, I have no fear. I love what's right.
Inside of me, I have no fear. No.
And I know what's right is what's going to change America and keep it going in the right way. And so we got to overcome anger in order to have the courage to speak the truth.
That's really...
Wow, Aaron just did a knob tighten. I don't know if you caught that.
True, but you don't ever seem to get too discouraged because you say this is what's going to turn America around. I mean, we were just playing a clip a little bit ago on our show of a woman on TikTok, and I swear to God, she believed it. She goes, well, if you don't want to...
Look how much of a cleaner look that is for his show, for them to both have just tabletop mic stands. He got that mic arm to make him feel like he was still a radio guy. He got that mic stand for ego. It definitely doesn't look as good as this. These are the appropriate mic stands for their program.
Have relations with a trans person, then that makes you a bigot. It's not like preferring blonde hair. It's not like preferring short people. It's a bigotry, and you're evil and you're terrible.
Transphobic.
I think of it. We were watching it and we were like, I wish Jesse was coming on the show right when we were in the middle of this, because I'd be
there's still just dick sucking him.
Interested to get his take. How do you feel like the country's still going to get saved when you see stuff like that?
Well, I've been saying on my show that I don't know if America will ever be America again. Mm-hmm. And the reason for that is...
Can we get into I want to get up to when they get into them, because he flips it hard.
Anger is being pushed for just the folks of America don't be affected by inward. At the time, we were individuals. So we lost that individuality, and now we're groups. Well, I'm not a group, but there are groups, and that's why America falling apart.
Yeah. Right. Well, and it's crazy that you say that, because you watch, the internet obviously is a real, it's a breeding ground for anger and
oh boy, it's beginning.
Stuff like that. But you talk about victimhood. It's almost like we've placed it's almost like being in a store, like a certain piece of clothing is being pushed really hard. So then people really want it and its value goes up. I feel the same way with victimhood right now. Like, people have put a value on you being a victim, whereas being a victim before was something you fought. You didn't want to be it. You didn't want people to see you as that. You didn't want them to look down on you. But now there's a movement where being a victim now gives you a badge and it scores you points.
All these shows want me dead. They literally want me to kill myself. All these shows just want me to quit. They say I'm the worst guy ever. I'm the baddest guy ever that ever existed. They want me to kill myself. Uh-huh.
And it makes you free from criticism and stuff like that. It's wild, man.
Well, you do these people do make a lot of money and perceive power in the hellhole that they live in.
Dude, you said that want to live in the nice houses, they find a new grift, they find a new hustle,
Yeah.
and they go, well, no, the victimhood is actually this, and they like crank up the dial and lower the barrier as to what a victim is, and they just get to keep the thing going. It's you gotta kind of not admire it, but you gotta be kind of impressed that they've been able to keep that machine going.
Yeah. And they have, but I blame the individual because
Zero self-awareness here.
as adults, we're responsible for our lives. We're responsible to overcome. And if you make up for whatever reason a decision that you're going to turn your life over to someone else to lead it, it's your fault that you get what you get. I used to, when I moved to L.A., and this happened when I was growing up in Alabama, but I moved to L.A. when I was 18, and I started listening to the so-called civil rights leaders, Jesse Jackson and Louis Farrakhan and all those people. And I fell for the lie that racism and illness.
Is there ever at any time in the civil rights movement big business now too, like you were saying, there's so much money in it.
And you got to have evil fighting against good. They have their loving what's right and got to help it.
Like, oh, just do it on an individual level. I feel like if that message got to more people, kind of whole thing. So like this whole God and the devil thing, do we run the risk, like even if the quote unquote
grouping
what's their approach towards you afterwards? Like, are they cordial? Are they a little shocked? Because you're a blunt dude.
Yeah. That's why you must go and forgive so that God can forgive you. And he would change your nature. He would give you a clear mind. He would change your heart.
That's it. So hope is being fear. And I think that's where the name calling and all that stuff comes from. There's no point. There's no righteousness to what they're saying. They're just, hey, I'm going to project my fear onto you, so hopefully you'll be scared too and shut up.
It's true. Whenever,
absolutely.
Yeah. Whenever
you don't possess that fear, Jesse.
No.
And no one will, if they overcome the nature of the devil. You will not have fear because perfect love casts out fear. Yeah. That's why you must.
Anonymous says, such a good catch and call out. I'm fading in and out. Lovely, jubbly bourbon and greenery. That being said, the fact that he replaced only his mic with a sidearm standing effing shit. Yeah, I'm saying that. He's like, improve your show or don't. But it looks silly having one, not the other. But he wanted to feel same way his password is 1017. He wants to. He's a radio boy. He had one radio job ever in his life, and he thinks that's a career. It's like Michael Ray Bauer. It's like Chad.
Joe, because we do kind of a comedy show. You talked to the Revenge of the Cis guys a while back. It's kind of a show more in that vein. We have a few drops here of you that we absolutely love, and I think my favorite Jesse.
He's going to play drops of Jesse to Jesse.
It's my favorite thing. We've watched the compilation video where people call in and they're ready to make a big point, and then you just has been
on to that.
Okay.
I'm not even on the business, so.
I will say this. All right.
That was big
I will say this. The company, yes, I am the CEO of.
Oh, God.
I can respond to that.
Okay.
And I want to
respond. And watch out. Jesse Lee's coming on the show. Easily.
Here we go.
More in that vein. We have a few drops here of you that we absolutely love. And I think my favorite Jesse drop would have to be easily this one.
Beta!
It's my favorite thing. We've watched the compilation video where people call in and they're ready to make a big point, and then you just interrupt them when they say that. You go, beta! And we had to wonder, our audience has been asking all day. They're like, oh, Aaron, watch out. Jesse Lee's coming on the show. He's not going to like that you do a show with your wife. You're going to get a beta out of Jesse Lee. So I got to ask you, is hosting a show with your wife beta?
Well, let me.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Remember, 1 month after this, April was texting little Lemmy that she wanted out of the relationship. Or, sorry, out of the show. So April already hates the show.
He asked this first, and then I can respond to that.
She was so stuck. We were right about everything. She was stuck. She couldn't leave. It was her job and her life. It was her relationship and her boss.
And I want to respond. Are you the head of your wife?
April, am I believe am I the head of my
No,
wife?
don't ask her.
Oof. Swing and a miss.
Gay!
April, am I the head of you? Well, we know the answer to that now.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna get a beta. now.
That was
Oh shit.
Beta.
All right.
that was beta.
I will say this. The company, yes, I am the CEO of the company that puts on this show.
I'm not even on the business, so.
And so are you the head of your wife?
I'm not even on the business. Then why did he have to get April off the books? Why did we have to figure out? Sorry. So sorry. I'm turning to Mersh. What's going on? She said, I'm not even on the business. Oh, God. That was a big bong hit. Jesus.
Yes, in that regard.
No, are you the head of your wife?
Yes.
And little Lemmy kept all that a secret until now. Jesus Christ. Imagine what the fuck April texted Gino and Keanu this weekend. Whew. Shivers.
And April, do you obey your husband?
Usually.
Look at him. Uh-oh. 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 Fun morning show vibe. Awful. Chip Galloway, member for 16 months? Can I get the show dates for Scotland? Sketty and I want to go. Thanks for 16 months. Crew Jones, member for 2 months. Crew Jones. Brad Racing. Hi, Pat. Gina Bobina. Hi, Pat. What's going on? Mr. Nobody, member for 15 months. Where's my big black shiny one asking for a third party? What? Big black shiny one what? Thanks for joining up, Dub. If that is your real name.
Do you obey your husband?
Yes.
Do you obey your husband?
Look at him.
Obey your husband.
Yes.
Do you obey your husband?
I think so.
Oh, shoot.
I have a little bit of individuality going on here, which I think you'd be okay with, but I think, yes, I have
a little bit of individuality here that I think you'd be okay with. Holy shit.
good role in this house, if that makes sense.
And so you're not sure if you obey him or not?
I guess, what are the parameters on that?
Jesse's going to yell beta. He's not going to let you go with these half answers. Yeah, see, he's not going to let you go with these half answers.
Oh, no.
He needs a yes or no, and it needs to be confident. You can see him. He's leaning forward. He's got his BS
I'm trying
detector
to think
out.
here. I'm like a hunter-gatherer person. I go out and do the food stuff.
He's going to yell beta.
You know?
I go out and do the food stuff. I do the roofing and the garbage and the dog while Aaron games.
Beta!
I cook supper.
So let me ask, April, when you wake up in the morning sometime, or
I love how he's like just trying to bury April's credibility now.
Or your husband Aaron get home and you're sitting there at the board and he's running the show, he won't let you speak, and you get angry. How does he deal with that when he see that you're angry?
Can I tell you something? I don't get angry because I know that it's his show to run, and that's my honest answer.
She's never run off crying. Ever. Anonymous, how late is this going? I've gone from groggy from a delicious dinner and drinks to wobbly one who opines that no one wishes to hear. What? I don't know. I'll go as long as I want, old man. I assume you're an old man. Could be an old woman.
And how about home life when you're angry at home about nothing? He see that you're irritated.
Look at his body language now. He's totally turned away from her again. So fucking weird. I always been weirded out by that. That's always been a warning sign to me. He turns away from her. He's disgusted by it. He's always been.
How does he deal with that?
I think usually I get yelled at a little bit.
No. Ooh. That ain't good for the courts.
I wouldn't say yelled at.
I don't know if I'm ever angry about nothing.
When she's angry.
I wouldn't say squeezed. I hugged. I wouldn't say hit. I'd say presented with a fist gift.
About something, Jesse, I try to pull her out of it. It's not that big of a deal. Although I would say recently I've changed that
The minute he starts talking, like she said one simple thing, and his mouth starts going, classic narcissist, classic guy who's got to control what you think about him. Classic textbook moobery right here. So defensive. Immediately has to tell you a million things that happened. Watch how he jumps in and takes everything away.
About home life, when you're angry at home about nothing, he sees that you're irritated. How does he deal with that?
I think usually I get yelled at a little bit.
No, I wouldn't say yelled at.
I don't know if I'm ever angry about nothing.
When she's angry about something, Jesse,
Cutting her off now.
I try to pull her out of it. It's not that big of a deal. Although I would say recently I've changed that a little bit and gone to more like, hey, it's okay, it's gonna be all right. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I'm doing it alpha or beta. I'll yield to you. And how
when you
should
say angry about something, is there one thing in life that you should be angry about? Either one of you?
Ooh.
Me? Angry?
Either one of you. Is there one thing in life? Because both of you said when she's
the eggs and the scrimp.
Angry about something.
Yeah.
Is there one thing in life that can ever happen to you that you should be angry about?
I think the correct way to answer that, because I did grow up a Christian woman, I know that you're not supposed to have anger inside of you. I know you're not supposed to allow that to get to you. I do think
I grew up a Christian woman. How funny is this bitch now?
think that it can get
April looks like a really cool ho-host.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
the best of you sometimes, and I know that's not right. So I guess to answer your question, there's nothing you should be angry about, and I think we all fail at it a lot.
And so, how about you, Aaron? Do you think there's ever a time that you should be angry?
Should be no. There are times where I definitely.
Is there anything in life that happens to you or anyone else that you should ever get angry about?
Cocaine allegations, spousal abuse allegations.
No, absolutely not. Life is very, very good.
Oh no, Tiff said leave God out of this. I've attacked God. She probably hates me now.
And you shouldn't be angry. Anger seems like pettiness and fear when it happens.
It's evil. It's pure evil. So,
Can't do a good Yoda.
Do you want to live a life of no anger?
Yes, I'd prefer to live without anger.
Do you believe it's possible?
I do if you work hard enough at it. Yes.
Are you guys able to?
A lot of people believe in God. Don't worry about it. You're allowed to be wrong.
I got to take a quick break. Can you hold on for a minute?
I would love to hold on, Jess.
Okay. All right. Let me take a break. We're at the top of the hour. And then I'll answer the question about the
Aaron's like, that's so cool. I remember breaks. I remember the top of the hour. Fuck, that was cool how he did that.
Your thing.
All right.
888-7753. 4 hours ago, open line Friday.
Now,
just kind of letting you two just.
Well, I was kind of throwing it over to
waiting for
you.
him
Yeah.
to get it back over here.
I was throwing
And
it over to you.
I definitely feel like it's about to get interesting.
It's interesting.
The wedge has begun.
Interesting because it's kind of going through an epiphany both of us have had recently. So like Jesse's kind of leading us into like where we're going in terms of, and for me it's anger. It's like getting mad at stuff. When he started talking about anger.
Oh, by the way, I don't know why I thought about this the other day. Tiff, I want to send you your all your Hackamania. I want to send you a Hackamania kit of stuff you didn't get. Cause you bought a VIP. Now the Apple table. I'm a damn witch. Oh my God. This is terrifying. But no, seriously, I just thought about that. You should have your badge and I'll send you a nice little, you're so nice to me. You're so kind. And, get well soon.
Being fear, I went, holy shit, April and I.
By the way, I have a bunch of extra Hackamania badges. I think I'm just going to start auctioning those on eBay. $50 a pop. Can you imagine? I might start throwing them in with stickers, though. So if you order a sticker pack, and I'll get the store fixed. Sorry.
I go as long as I want. Now I'm answering myself, maybe because I boom out and get such a kick out of these voice artificial ass talks. That being said, I'm going to say JLP is controversial. Love him or hate him, he makes you think. The toe could not handle the insight.
I too handle insight.
I love the Jake.
I finally did not forget the plus.
Oh, fuck.
This is not Joey C, rather.
I didn't see that coming.
The erratic anon who wanted to say he did not forget the plus. Suck it.
Just talked about this very concept.
Yeah.
Like a day ago.
It's personal.
We talked about how we were like, oh man, I get angry at this stuff and I'm not even mad at it. I'm just scared and I can't admit it. And she's like, yeah, you just get mad at stuff and you're afraid. But instead of, he's right.
You typically.
Ooh. When you get mad at things, you're afraid.
Tend to deal with things you're afraid of or challenged by a little more hostile-esque than I do.
I like to say I used to.
Yeah, he doesn't ban people like that anymore.
Because I feel like once you kind of understand that and once you get that, you then kind of get on that road to not doing that anymore. And I would say for a good week for me, it's what he's been saying has rung very true for me for about a week. And it's just something that's got it. And I'll tell you this, if you guys have ever thought about it, letting go of that anger when you're scared, it does make you feel lighter. Like it makes you feel less stressed. And it gives you.
So he's on a loop where he never learns these lessons. You know, he's teaching us all this now again. Like he forgot himself.
A lot more. It feels like a weight's lifted off your shoulder.
Well, you want to try to be happy as often as possible. That's for sure. I think where I'm going to struggle with him a little bit, and I already did, was that, he's talking about how we need to all be individuals and stuff like that. But then when it comes to somebody in my position as a woman, I'm not supposed to be an individual in my own home. I'm supposed to be obeying you and like a subordinate to you and things like that. So it's hard for me to sit there and answer him like, oh, do you obey your husband? Like,
what if I let you be a subordinate to other men as well? Does that sweeten the pot?
I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast, which was full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. And on her massive forehead, a name was written,
Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth.
Oh my God, I hate them.
Well, that's almost a shitty thing to be asked because I'm supposed to be an individual, am I not?
Right. But isn't that kind of the problem? You're trying to answer the question the way he thinks you want to.
That's exactly it. I don't feel that my answer from my own honest answer would be what he's looking for.
Yeah.
So
and
because no, I'm not here to
listen to them. This fucking cognitive dissonance they have. Like, should we be honest or try to get the quiz correct? Should we write down the answers we know he wants, or how do we? Again, these are adults.
Obey my husband. I'm here to exist and be a part in a home.
Like April and I kind of work together on house, hanging out, kids, business, the whole deal.
Hold on. You just said she was a good drinking buddy and somebody to watch football with. The rest, meh. You said that. Business, house. You said she sucked at all that stuff.
And we want to say that, but we don't want to be shouted beta.
No, I think it's happened a few times. It's fine. The sting has worn off.
The sting has worn off.
I think
beta.
I expected it.
Yeah.
So
Captain says, is he actually on the radio? Did you just swear on radio? What they told us was just keep it YouTube friendly. And we'll be okay.
YouTube TOS.
Reverend Bob does say, obey the man and be happy.
All right, so
Shitty McPoopy,
I'm in the wrong here.
Shitty McPoopy Pants says,
see, I can't. If I'm being honest, no, I don't go by that. I absolutely don't live my life by, okay, did I obey my husband today?
Listen to how frothed up he got them by going on a break right now. They get so inside their own fucking heads, they're lost right at this moment. Okay. This is so good.
That's not how I work.
LM12 is saying JLP chat is hilarious if you're not Aaron. Uh-oh. I'm getting called beta.
Thank you, Scotty
I'm getting called beta big time.
Thank you, Dabble Davidian.
No, I think this is fun. This is gonna be good.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Man, can you imagine?
$50. I rarely get personal, but that one non-voice tip was retarded. Almost like a wiki copy of Revelations. That was not me. That being said, I should hail the bulbous ones and hail those who are spicy. Perhaps we may intertwine the bulbous ones and the spicy ones. What is that code for?
I'm not making that call.
All right.
I'm absolutely not making that call.
All right.
Isn't that
apparently
Alice in Wonderland?
Lee's chat. It's I'm definitely a beta.
'Twas really okay.
It's hard. I don't know, because like by Jesse's standards, it might be like I'm not obeying my role as a woman here because I go out hunting and fishing, and that's considered like.
Whoa! Look how fucking froth they're getting here.
I think Jesse. I think Jesse's standards are very high.
Yes.
That's why it's very hard to, like, you don't get to,
unlike mine,
attitude he has by like compromising it ever.
Yeah. I don't know.
So it's really difficult. Jesse, that Triple N says Jesse's old school for sure.
He is, and I don't know what's gonna happen the more I keep like answering him with like honesty and shit like that. I don't know if he's going, like, suddenly his chat's probably gonna turn on me and be like, okay, well, clearly she's a problem and he needs to get rid of her and find a truly subordinate wife.
Yeah, apparently I'm not gonna go look at I'm not gonna look at Jesse Lee's chat because I've already been told that
she was supposed to be the subordinate wife. You know, he said a couple weeks ago, like, she was never thankful for what I did for her. She never asked.
Aaron is very much a beta.
I don't think we were looking at our chat the whole time either. You could have it open in case they have questions, but
it's moving a little fast though.
Okay.
As far as but we're gonna have Jesse Lee back on in about a minute here, and we're gonna we kind of jumped around a lot more than I wanted to. I had some things I wanted to get to, but
he thinks he's gonna run the thing. He thinks he's gonna run the thing.
Kind of touched on all of them.
I got some weird shit that I feel like he's got preconceived too, like when he said, like, when Aaron's over here running the board and running the show and not letting you talk. So does that mean that typically in his home, like, the women's not
running the board? What do you
like? Woman's not allowed to talk.
No, he was
roundcaster,
and the woman's just angry about things.
No, he's using that as an example.
You know what I mean?
No, he's using that as an example of what might make you angry.
I don't know that I've ever been angry about that. Like, a little bit ago, before it did get thrown over to like dynamics over here, I'm going to get out of your way so you two can have the conversation, and that doesn't anger me, I guess.
Bob says, why is April talking back to you?
You know what, Bob? Give me a solid next time you see me.
No, it's it's really interesting, like, Jesse talking about this stuff, because it's conversations I've been having, and it is kind of fun. I will tell you this. It's fun to realize, like, well, it's not fun to realize that you're like, holy shit, every time I'm angry, it's basically fear.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to just either admit you're afraid or don't be afraid of the thing. And that part sucks, is like realizing you've been doing it that way.
Yeah, I wonder if April goes back through these and realizes how gaslit she was this whole time. It's got to be wild for her.
Remember how I told you that April never seemed to want to go home? She lived in a house that was as old as Minnesota, and her husband was some kind of radio guy. Always sleepjacking and giving her nose kisses with his forehead. Until one day, April wasn't there to fly solo. April, how come?
Shh, Aaron's taking a remarkable nap. Hurry, come on.
April? God damn it. April, where are you at?
Pray with me, Matt. Pray with me. Dear God, make me a really cool bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here.
Mom always said God is mysterious. He didn't turn April into a really cool bird that day.
The fuck is going on? Now Anonymous is giving $50 and saying at Toss Almont. I don't know what's going on. Is this some other guy in the chat? Yes, I have you up on my TV now as well. I love YouTube on the TV. Believe it or not, I realized my blunder in seconds after my click to send. Indeed, it is revelation rather than revelations. I normally can attune to that. However, I'm a bit off. Yeah, this guy's high and drunk. Stop fucking him up. You know, he's in a nice, steady 50 drip mood tonight. You know, don't fuck up his chill, steady vibe
For so long. But then fixing
I was going to get us all pizza after this.
it and behaving differently, you go, oh shit, that does feel better. It's like finding out you've been wearing ill-fitting shoes for a long time, and you finally try on a pair that fits, and you go, oh,
Okay, watch him go from alpha to beta real quick.
shit, that's fantastic.
Am I gonna be a beta for being like a step parent and shit like that? Too?
I don't know.
I don't know if we bring that up.
Don't worry, you're not a step parent.
Truthfully, the guys were talking a while.
You never were.
Oh, and we didn't hear your voice. It was a question if it bothered you.
Me? No.
It reminds me what Aaron's family and ex-wife did. Reminds me of what we used to do at pep rallies to junior high to the JV cheerleaders. Like everyone in the bleachers would just stand up and turn around. Or we would all bring like newspapers in and do that. We wouldn't even watch them do their thing. You know, the idea was to shatter the ego of these 9th and 10th grade girls and make them feel less than. You know, we'd watch the varsity cheerleaders because they were hot and had developed calves and thighs as well as breasts. But we would treat the JV cheerleaders like shit. We wouldn't even boo. We would, again, just read an ear. We would put on headphones. We would bring newspapers. We would just turn around and look at the wall. It was so fucking mean and great.
Things when there's an interview going on, it's hard to be a third person. It's cleaner if there's two people talking.
All right. Jesse's about to come back on. We'll have Jesse Lee Peterson here. JesseLeePeterson.com for all of Jesse's stuff. His YouTube channel, the whole deal.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson.
Well, they're going to rebuild the man.
Welcome to the third hour of Get It Off Your Chest Friday. Express yourself. My biblical question, and by the way, you can get involved by calling 888-7753-773.
Totally.
888-77-JESSE. And my biblical question, is it good to let the world betray you? Is it good to let the world betray you? We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com.
PayPal, Streamlabs.
And if you're out and about anywhere in the world, working out or relaxing at the beach or whatever, you can listen to the show by calling the
Name some more places I could be.
listen line on Talk.
If you're in line at a Popeye's fried chicken, if you're at the gate at the airport, if you're buying paint at the local Sherwin-Williams.
Stream live at 641.
Well, I just named the two things you could be doing. Doesn't matter whether you're out and or about.
793-1500. 643. 641-793-1500. Follow us, ring the bell, hit the like button. We are on
Barton.
cozy.tv/JLP and rumble.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. So I'm moving a little faster because we're doing a simulcast and taking calls and everything. It's Friday. It's Get It Off Your Chest Day. It is whatever is on your mind. Express.
Imagine waiting this long. I'd be like, why don't you call me and we'll pre-tape an interview? And you guys can cut it up however the fuck you want. Well, he got real beta real quick. He like fell in line like Chad. He just goes quiet and sits in his square.
Yourself Friday.
You, Tom, like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached because everything you say about black people and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a great alien.
Attack.
Look at this guy. He's got.
We're going to be a guest on their show, but our shows are on at the same time, so we decided to do it by way of do a simulcast here. I have with me Aaron Imholte and his wife, April Imholte. And thank you guys again for having me on.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you, Jesse.
Yes.
Not only that, it kind of like my question about hosting a show with my wife kind of turned into the dynamic swung. It then became Jesse's interview and kind of inquisition because I did.
Wow, who saw that coming? You cuck.
Asked if I was
beta
or not, and I can tell that while I'm working on myself and April's working on herself, it sounds like we got some work to do.
Dr. Cream Jeans with $50. Hot take: don't hit a woman. My ex-wife choked me and brought out every knife in her hand to stab me. Hold on. And brought out every knife in her hand to stab me. Looking like Wolverine. Holy shit. It'd be so easy to just knock them all out of her hand. I told the cops don't want her tased because she's pregnant. Never thought I'd be on Ape's side. Fuck the toe. Yeah, every case is unique. Thank you, Dr. Cream Jeans. We'll put you on the old list. $20 from Anonymous. Thank you. Fuck yes. Indeed. A nice chill 55. Oh, see, you brought him down to 20. See what you did? You fucked this up for everybody. To those who also caught my attention, the Revelation versus Revelations thing did because it is such a hot button issue amongst Christian dialogues. Anyway, hail onion. Big salad.
My friends and I used to make the JV cheerleaders feel like shit. They would rue the day they told me I couldn't be the top of the pyramid. Now who looks like a fat tranny? Rebecca?
Jesus.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. So I want to do that, and then I'll let you ask me.
All right.
But April, I asked before the break, did you want to overcome the anger? Do you believe that you live on earth in perfect peace?
I think you can with enough effort, and I would like to get there. I know it's a big struggle sometimes. So.
And why do you think it's a struggle?
To breathe?
I think we are so overstimulated by so many things every day that we allow that stress to creep in and we don't deal with it healthy anymore. And I think that comes a lot from watching other, like you say, groups deal with things a certain way. And then you feel that if you deal with it in your own way, that's not healthy anymore. Or that's not acceptable.
We'll form our own group. Anonymous, $5. Aaron's always got to be so extra. JLP introduced him and he went on a whole rant because he's insecure and wanted to get ahead of the cucking. Yep.
And then suddenly when you're not accepted.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Dr. Cream Jean says $100. Apologies for bringing it down. No, not you. Cream Jeans, you were at 50. Anonymous was on a nice this is all a misunderstanding. Stop throwing money at the program. We've made our monthly nut. This is all a big... I don't want Cream Jeans thinking I was saying. And Anonymous, I was kidding. You don't need to... This has gone horribly awry for me.
That breeds more anger, and it's all just a spiral. I think it's very overwhelming sometimes.
Well, I want you to know, as a living witness, I'm not talking about what somebody said or what I read or what I heard. I want you to know you can live right here on earth in perfect peace, never bother about what someone else thinks.
When Aaron got the idea for the mic arm, he's like, look at that mic arm. Jesus Christ, look at it. He looks so cool, taking breaks, swinging that thing around.
Because says, never caught up with stress. Stress would be on the outside of you, never on the inside, and you can have perfect peace on earth. It's possible for those who forgive. You got to forgive your mother and return to your father.
Okay.
Have you forgiven your mother?
I hate to ask, but for what specifically? I'm always a little confused.
Impose her will on you.
I guess I haven't.
Wow.
Why not?
How do you go about something like that?
Imposing her will on you. The fuck is mama's will? Her living will? Or when her heart gives out?
When you see that, that's what happened, and you get to know yourself, and you know that the fear and the stress and the worry and the stuff you have, she has it too. And when you were a little girl and she imposed her will on you, she made you angry, and you became like her. You're not yourself.
Did he just pull this out of his ass?
That spirit that's in her is now in you. And when you see that, I can't help myself. I don't want to be
Look at Aaron tightening the knobs. Maybe he got it because he noticed himself doing that. He's not that aware.
this way. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be stressful. Then you will realize she doesn't want to be that way either. She couldn't help herself.
I didn't know that April didn't get along with her parents either. That's why she never went home when she left Aaron.
Mother did it to her. And you would go and apologize for resenting her. Hey, mother, I realize now you couldn't help yourself. I see what I'm like. I can't help myself. I'm sorry for resenting you. And God will forgive you, and he would take that spirit away from you, and you would be free.
God, that sounds relieving. I have had, this is going to sound funny, I guess. I have had similar conversations with my mother about things like that before when something in life has her completely overwhelmed and it's running over into the household and stuff, like you said, when I was growing up. And I did make attempts on occasion, you know, like how much better would it be if you didn't have to live this way and things like that.
Yeah.
And it does help for a short period of time. So
Well, go and apologize for resenting her, because anger is resentment. Is anger is destructive. It's not of God, and it's not of you.
It's not of God.
And just apologize for resenting her. Don't apologize for anything that happened growing up, but you resented her, and don't ask for forgiveness, because women
We
don't
will
forgive.
throw money at this. I fucking love this. Also, fuck it all. I gloriously now know to hit the plus when doing multiple faces.
I'm sort of famous.
I owe my life to you, Patrick.
I am a skivvy fucktard.
Oh, yes, the last one. I am a piss cuck and owe myself to you, Patrick. Kiss, kiss.
Guy's figured out he can use 5 different voices on a voice tip. Thank you for the $50. And he's having a good time.
Yeah. And just apologize for resenting her, playing God, and God will forgive you, and your whole world will change just like that.
Okay. I can give.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. $50 from Drive-By. There's no such thing as too much nut money. Jesus Christ. You're already on the list, Drive-By. You guys are too nice to me lately. It's really going to hurt when you pull it all back.
That a shot.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You're all on the list. This has been way too much. It's too much. I'm just trying to have a nice chill.
And you're going to be afraid.
Yes.
But it'll be the last time you will ever have to shake in your boots.
Okay.
What do you think about that, Aaron?
Shaking your boots. Your hunting boots.
I got to tell you, a lot of the things
Tighten the knob.
you've been saying about anger and fear and all that stuff have really been hitting with me, because
I'm an angry, afraid bitch. And that's really hitting right now.
you know, we've got 3 kids. I've definitely come from a
Tightening the knob again.
father who could be pretty angry at times, and then when
Imagine that fat schlub Rick. Oops, I leaked the name.
you have, you know, the show, the business, and then there's kids in the house, and you know, I can get angry. And recently, April and I had a conversation, and I had maybe like a Jesse Lee style epiphany, where I said to her, I go,
You're a bitch.
time I've been angry about something, it's always because I'm afraid that you're not, you know, feeling well, and I want to help you feel better. And I'm
Jesus Christ, he's been this bitch their whole marriage. I want to get you out of your job. I want you to feel better. Savior complex.
afraid that I can't help, and I'm afraid about. And I went, oh my God, that's all. Instead of
I want to get you a man you can come to. I want to cook the kids SpaghettiOs. I want to help Charlotte sing.
me going to people and saying, hey, I care about you guys. I just want to make sure you're all right. I got angry, and for the last week or so,
his dad was mean to him. His dad was hard on him growing up. And his mom was a lunch lady.
I've been going with, well, just go to these people and care for them and care about them.
Lunch lady land. At his high school. Mom was like a lunch lady at his high school?
And help them along instead of trying to drag them to where you need to be. And I will tell you, Jesse,
she made him eat in the back where all the kids could see when they came in to get their lunch. She called it the chef's table.
Not having that anger, not having that, not letting the things you're afraid of be manifest in anger, but rather letting them be manifest in love has been I was saying this while you were on break. It's been a massive weight off.
So he's got to tell Jesse Lee, don't worry about it. I've already mastered these techniques. You're saying April's got to catch up, but we're on the same page. We're peers, you and I, Jesse Lee. Yes, I agree with what you're saying, and I do that all the time.
On my shoulders, I literally feel lighter, and I feel more respectful and loving towards the people in my life.
Oh,
but your wife and your children will get better when you get better.
Yes.
Have you gone and forgiven your mother?
I will say this. Absolutely not. That is something that needs to be done.
Weird, because you just said that you'd done all that and it helped you, and boy, it's better now. And
And so how do you expect to help your wife get better if you haven't overcome your mother?
For us, we've talked about this on the show before. It's my mother and my father being disrespectful of the wife.
Oh my God.
April looks like a really cool bird today. So my loyalty was to my wife and how she was treated. And so that's kind of an ongoing thing. And I've asked them.
Are you kidding? I put on a professional program and can barely pay the bills, and this hunchback gets money thrown at him by some anonymous guy and just grunts. I'd slob your knob. Come throw money at the toe.
Yeah, he would. He really would. Why won't you buy air in a month?
I've asked my parents numerous times. I go, why don't you say you're sorry? Why don't you apologize? Why don't you make this right? And I haven't gotten that response. So I'm both of us are kind of stuck on that.
But that's not the way it goes. You should forgive your mother for turning you away from your father, and forgive your father for not protecting you. He was weak. He can't handle your mother. And once you forgive them, then you will see how to deal with them in a perfect way.
What the fuck is he going on about? $100 from Anonymous. Jesus Christ. This is getting ridiculous. The IRS is going to shut me down. All joking, self-deprecation and jokes aside, what does it feel like to rake in all the tips and what have yous, whose will share in some common thread? We all enjoy your presentation, your commentary. Agree or disagree, you make sense, and we all love the weird shit. Hail. Love. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And congrats on you being rich. You know, gotta say that. Like, look who's rich. Look who's rich.
If that means keeping them away from your family until they learn how to treat them in the right way. But you can't, they're not going to do it until you do.
I mean, I'm not rich. You guys have all seen my house. Or was it my house?
With the right spirit. You're afraid to tell them the truth. And so they still keep invading upon your family.
Invading?
You got to forgive your mother, man. What the?
Wow.
What the?
Well, Jesse, Jesse, I think if I did that, I think I would feel amazing.
You would feel amazing. You're
trying to put a button on it and get out of this train wreck.
Be amazing.
Yeah.
And your wife, she's never going to respect you until you overcome your mother.
Ooh. Your wife is never going to respect you until you overcome your mother. You can just take off the until part.
And you can deal with her in a perfect way. Your wife hates you because you're weak.
I'm dead. Got him. Your wife hates you because you're weak.
Well, and my whole thing with that was my strength, what I felt was the strength.
Your wife hates you because you're weak. And then he got cocked.
and you can deal with her in a perfect way. Your wife hates you because you're weak.
I mean, get me out of the fucking way.
Well, and my whole thing with
look at her. Ooh. Look at her.
that was my strength. What I felt was the strength was just cutting them off. And
my strength, what I felt was my truth, what I stood in.
Telling them, like, look, here's the rules. You do this. You don't cross this line. You cross that line. You're out. And that was.
But you'll be able to do that with perfect love.
Well, no, that's what I. No, I'm saying that's what I did. I went.
No, I did it with perfect love. Nobody had more perfect love than me.
And you guys, look, you did this. You're out. You know, you're out. And I kind of cut them out. That's exactly what I did. Yep. They crossed the line.
You must forgive though, because the same thing that your father and mother went through, you and April are going to go through the same thing, because your spirit has not changed from your mother's spirit to God's spirit to your father's spirit.
Okay.
It's the spirit of it. You're just going to repeat the same cycle from generation to generation. April, one last question about that, and then we move on. When you were growing up and you were asking your father to help you deal with your mother, what would he say?
Largely, honestly, this did happen a lot.
You didn't think
largely was your mother's name.
Go in here, did you?
No, I really appreciate this. Largely, the hand on the shoulder thing, and he's just like, that's just kind of how she is. Don't listen to that stuff.
Don't listen to your mom. That's just how she is.
She's just having a hard time, and it's
rocky time.
More of like the calming, like, don't go down her road type of thing. Don't get angry back at her. Just take a break, take a step away, and she'll be better in a little bit. That was largely the response I got.
So he didn't help you deal with it then? He didn't protect you from her? Forgive your father. Go and forgive your father. He a beta. He was
Aaron's like, oh my God, I'd hate to be your dad. What a beta.
Okay.
He was married to his mother because you become attracted to what you hate.
Okay.
And you're attracted to the spirit that
you become attracted to what you hate.
You hate, right?
Yeah.
And so forgive your father. He can deal with her because he's married to his mama. He has not forgiven his mother. So he was afraid of her. And so forgive him for being a beta.
Okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
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 Kind of the same.
Pretty fucking funny, man. Vuitton Don. Oh, sorry. I'm too high for this. Vuitton Don 13. Everything's getting blurry. Felted? Who, me? Pretty much. Never been more embarrassed in my life.
Hey.
Kind of in the same
This is the
vein.
longest he's ever gone without begging for the goal, though. I'll tell you that.
Referring to Aaron's parents mostly. In my position, how do you learn to just let go when somebody has like wronged you? Like, I've been wronged in the worst of ways, in my opinion, by people close to him and stuff. How do I just let that go and not let it affect my life?
I promise you, once you forgive them, they know not what they do. They're wrong. Forgive them. You naturally let go. You'll be done with them. Okay. You will wish them well, but you would have no other choice but to be done with them, and you would be free.
So
and
now
you'll be able to tell them why.
So now my thing about me being done with them and cutting them off, you're saying that I skipped a step. The cutting them off thing is fine for what they did, but I skipped a step in between.
Right, because they're still ruling, even though they're not around.
Yes.
Their spirit is still with you, so they're still.
Look at her dart eyes at him. Yes, their spirit, no matter how much sage,
controlling you.
That is completely true.
So the two of us together have been waiting, I believe, both of us have been waiting for an apology.
Cool.
You're saying instead we shouldn't wait for the apology. Just give the forgiveness, but don't let them back in because of what they... So basically, forgive, don't forget.
Yeah, no, well, you should apologize for resenting them for what they did because they couldn't help it, right?
Okay.
And God will forgive you. And you don't need an apology from them. You're saying, I'm wrong for judging you for what you've done. I'm sorry for resenting you. And if they want to apologize for what they've done, that's on them. But if they don't, that's on them. You guys will be able to go and live your life.
That's a brilliant point. Holy shit.
Right,
That's,
I
sorry if we're on the my apologies. No, that's some heavy stuff, Jesse. Wow,
You're right about everything except me being a cuck.
pretty good because I took the step of, the natural step that I think most men would take is, well, unfortunately, most men wouldn't take this step. They'd try to find a way to find a middle ground. But
What a bunch of pussies. They'd find a way to work things out with their family. Most men are cucks, not Aaron. Anonymous, this bitch's commentary on what is in her head is glorious. I most likely have all kinds of fluids in my head. Love you all more than a friend. Fart. Thank you, Anonymous.
to me, the step I wanted to make was, when my mother and father were incredibly disrespectful, was nope, you're cut off. The access is denied. I stand with my wife. So
another win for the toe.
So on and so forth. We're a team. We're together. But you're and that to me feels like that's the finality. That's the cutoff. But you're saying that no, it can't be that easy.
Right, because they still rule because you still have to. She'll be okay. Them is
with love than fear in the last few weeks here. It's interesting you say that because I've always been telling April about my parents. I've been saying, hey, they're still they're still angry and they won't apologize and they're this and that. So we're better off because we're above it and this and that. You're saying until you are magnanimous, you can't just say, I cast you into hell. You're done. You're out. That's not the thing that brings you peace. You're saying the thing that brings you peace is not only am I done, but I also forgive you. I'm not holding any grudges. I'm not holding any animosity. Now you can, I won't say sit in judgment because I know, you don't want to sit in judgment of other people, but you can then feel comfortable.
No, why would you want to do that?
The fact that, look, I did everything. If they don't want to do it, we're at peace. We're fine.
Again, once you apologize for resenting them for what they've done, everything else will become clear.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hear the part where he needs to apologize.
You'll just be free. It will be nothing to think about.
Sure.
You'll be free.
Okay. Wow.
You will just totally be free and you can live your life. You're not yourself yet. You are them. You're not you. You've been recreated in the image of your parents.
Okay.
And you're not yourself. So that's why the cycle goes on from generation to generation to generation. But once you forgive.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Now you have. But if you don't.
Approach these people, I know.
The other way. Go ahead.
I'm not even sure how to approach these people. I know, like, cutting them out, like, that's obviously why it's not enough. I don't know how to be in the same room with these people. If I hear they're going to be in the same room as me, my day is over.
I think what Jesse's saying is once you forgive them or forgive yourself for resenting them, then their existence almost becomes immaterial.
How do you go about approaching these people to do that, though? Like, for
shaking in your boots.
You do go scared. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because you're eliminating the fear.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And once you face them and apologize for resenting them, the fear would disappear. You would no longer ever have to shake again. And if you do end up in a room with them down the road somewhere in life, you wouldn't be bothered by it at all. Okay. And you're going to be shocked that you can be in the same room and not.
She never did this, obviously.
Moved by anything they say or do. And you would be yourself.
What a relief that would be.
Yeah, so this is such a weird thing he's trying to do.
You would be able to speak up if you need to. If you don't, you don't.
You get a JLP voice.
No, but you will not be moved by it inwardly at all.
Mooba, Mooby, Moobo. Jesus Christ. Another $100 from Anonymous. One more thing. I swear this is the final for the night. Jesse Lee Peterson spoke some great words, and given your position on religion, he speaks good words. That being said, listen to them again, and we can all agree, fuck Aaron, he fails. Don't let this tarnish good advice. Anyway, Jesus Christ. This guy's a real Melton stan.
I'll tell you this, Jesse. I thought this interview was going to be you calling us betas and us talking about how the country's falling apart, but you're goddamn good at touching a nerve there, Jess.
We needed this.
But the only way we're going to change the country, we got to change the hearts and the minds of the people. We got to turn their hearts and mind back to perfect love rather than anger. And once that happens,
was thinking the same
country
thing.
will change when the people change.
All right. Well, I did want to mention one other thing. I know that you've got a show to do today, and we've got to wrap up in a couple of minutes here. Yep. I mentioned your Revenge of the Sis interview. One clip we loved of that April and I cannot.
They want to play clips of him to him. They're like, one more thing, really. Here's a clip of you that we love. It's literally the Chris Farley on SNL. Or sorry, was it Chris Farley on SNL? Remember that time you were on Revenge of the Sis and you did this? That was awesome. Remember that time you were on Dr. Phil and you were like, beta, that's fucking awesome.
Stop mentioning to each other, and we laugh so hard. This is kind of crystallizes what we love about you and your approach and how you talk to people. You looked right at Mersh out of nowhere after he was done answering a question. You looked right at him. You said, "What's wrong with black people?" You just asked a white guy right then. You know, white people are terrified to talk about race in general. I mean, we don't know if we're going to get fired. I know. So you go right to this white guy and you get out of someone when you ask them a question like,
encourage them to see themselves right. It will start to change when you can see what's wrong with you. White folks, I want them to see that they're
Aaron hates this stuff.
Losing their kind of fake personality before what is right. And if white people look at them, they're
people specifically talk about race,
Satan has made a heart.
This has been a lot of fun, and we're going to try to see you guys. You're fantastic.
Yes.
It's for everything Jesse related. That's the like, oh shit.
You got close earlier this week. You said, I think my dad takes over me sometimes.
Yeah,
you said it several times.
Not got close. I got there. Like I put the pieces together. So he's absolutely right in that regard. But the fucked up thing.
It might just be the best troll. These people are going to eat themselves alive and overthink this. I mean, look what they're doing.
I went, there you go. Took out the trash. But he's right. You gotta place yourself. You can't let that energy in. You gotta go, hey, look, guys. You know, it's weird because I've done that previously in life where you go, hey, you know what? I forgive you. Even if you don't say you're sorry. You know what? I forgive you. Go on with your life. You know?
And I mean, I certainly haven't forgiven them.
He's like, you know what? He's right. Sometimes you got to do that. I've done it a lot. Thing he said, just not in this one.
Right. What they've done. I hate them. So even just like cutting them out of our lives has not done anything to help me. And I mean that because anytime it comes up or anything, it is like an internal fucking boiling.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help anything. And that's anybody who wrongs you.
And he's right. Whether it's your parents, my parents, whatever. Like your parents haven't done anything. Well, maybe to you when you were a kid and stuff.
Yes.
But
you can't just move Nobody's
on.
Innocent.
You can't just move on from it. You got to. He's
Lovely bones. Anyone?
Snap it in two, and you know, instead of a family tree, you just when the branch is big enough, you got to break it and plant your own tree.
What a weirdly exhausting week this has been.
Right? What a strange.
How's your tree, Aaron? How's your tree?
Not see it going that way. All I wanted to know was if we were beta.
I feel.
You are. Jesus Christ. We are going to get out of here, believe it or not, soon. Executive producer tonight, DK. And we will have a show in the morning. I'm not going to take the morning off, but I'm going to start it late. Mostly because my whole day got fucked today. The 12-volt battery died in my Lexus, in the hybrid. And so, like, it's fine. I have, like, a mobile jumper, but, you know, so I had to take it down there. And then they told me it would be, like, an hour, so I just waited. But you can only eat so many cheese danishes and red velvet donuts and so many espressos. So they got me a lift home, and then 30 minutes before the show, they were like, the car's ready. It's like, Jesus Christ. Bring it. Bring it here. Fucking jerks. So anyway, I'll start late tomorrow. But we will do a show. But don't look for it at 6 a.m. Because I got so much shit to catch up on. This fucked my day. It fucked my day. Thank you to the July people. Again, this won't play. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I got more to add tonight anyway. Bone and the Carbarian, North Idaho Pest Control, Flimsy Greenberg, DK, Dan G, Jason Bentley, Anonymous, of course, Mike Boudet, of course, Chip Galloway, Ricky Bev, Dr. Cream Jeans, George Reels, Panhandler, Father Joe, Spectre NS5RD, Bob Sacamano, Mike Cutts, Slicks96, Mr. Nobody Shit Show, Big Salad Man, still cracks me up, Brian Koala Bear, 7Dub7, April LaRue, Letty Let, Wizard Nug 2, Baloney Factory, Shane M 1980, Jenny G, Dr. Cream Jeans, Tiff, Drive By. Did I miss one tonight on the list? No, I don't think so. And another 50 from Anonymous before we go. Jesus Christ. You said the last one was the last one. Thank goodness you, Mooby, and April said for me to go ahead and give. I wholeheartedly agree. I'm fully confident in supporting who I feel good and safe in supporting. Hail. Stop hailing me. Stop hailing me. Oh, wait. Did I not say Tiff? Tiff said I'll excuse myself. Did I not say Tiff? I was going up the list. Jenny G, Dr. Cream Jeans, Tiff, Drive By. Did I Tiff's or it's this is about something else. I don't know what's going on anymore, man. I don't know what's going on anymore, man. Oh God. All right. So show tomorrow, maybe around 10 or 11. Maybe we'll watch a little Stuttering John. Well, whatever happens with Steel Toe tomorrow, we'll cover. And we'll watch a little Stuttering John and a treat. Just so you know, I guess I'm not a member of Bauer's channel. He moved it to members only. He didn't hide it. And I couldn't see it. I don't know what's going on. Either way, someone sent it to me. So I'm very thankful for that. So we have Bauer cooking his adobo wings or whatever the fuck it is. Okay? Okay, so thank you, DK. Thank you to everybody tonight. This was insane. Again, I mean, him and Matt are great together. But I love how he's spiraling about these allegations. He can't turn comments on any of his shows. And I don't know how long that's going to last. But I'll be here to find out. See you soon.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you decoy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the Taco Pony party be a party of soul. Gonna make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold. The family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the onions that nobody like.